God now me helper.
Even though you dey wish bad for me, I go be okay. Oh. Even though you dey pray make I fall, I know say I go be okay. Now God write me story, not too many pen. Waiting God don't keep for me, nobody no go take 'em. Every tear way I don't cry, God don't turn 'em to blessing. Every road way been rough, God don't make 'em easy. Where one door mouth lock, God go open no that one. We go try for block water road, but we go always find other side for pass. When God say yes, nobody no go say no.
For me, I go be okay. Oh.
Even though you dey pray make I fall, I know say I go be okay. Nobody no go take
waiting God don't keep for me.
a destiny greatness.
God now me helper.
Nobody no go take
waiting God don't keep for me.
a destiny greatness.
God now me helper.
I know the race with nobody, God gets me on time. Every blessing get his season, and my season go surely come. If mountains stand a road, God go make a road for me. If ocean block me way, God go make a cross. A faith strong, a hope strong, because God always there with me. When everybody left me, God still hold me on. When I've been there cry, God wake me high. If man reject me, God go accept me. If the world forget me, God still they remember me. Even though you they wish bad for me, I go be okay. Oh. Even though you they pray make I fall, I know say I go be okay. Nobody no go take
waiting God don't keep for me.
a destiny greatness.
God now me helper.
Nobody no go change the plan way God get for me. Let them talk, let them hate, let them plan. Oh! Let them talk, let them hate, let them plan. Let them talk, let them hate, let them plan. Let them talk, let them hate, let them plan. Let them talk, make them talk, make them hate, make them hate, make them hate.
God now me helper. I go be okay. Oh. I go be okay.
Even though you dey wish bad for me, I go be okay. Oh. Even though you dey pray make I fall, I know say I go be okay. Now God write me story, not too many pen. Waiting God don't keep for me, nobody no go take 'em. Every tear way I don't cry, God don't turn 'em to blessing. Every road way been rough, God don't make 'em easy. Where one door mouth lock, God go open no that one. We go try for block water road, but we go always find other side for pass. When God say yes, Nobody no go say no. Even though you dey wish back for me, I go be okay. Oh. Even though you dey pray make I fall, I know say I go be okay. Nobody no go take wetin God don keep for me. I destined a greatness. God na me helper. Nobody no go take wetin God don keep for me. I destined a greatness. God na me helper. I know the race with nobody. God gets me on time. Every blessing get his season, and my season go surely come. If mountains stand a road, God go make a road for me. If ocean block me way, God go make a cross. A faith strong, a hope strong, because God always there with me. When everybody left me, God still hold me on. When I've been there cry, God wake me up. If man reject me, God go accept me. If the world forget me, God still they remember me. Even though you they wish back for me, I go be okay. Oh. Even though you they pray make I fall, I know say I go be okay. Nobody no go take wetin God don't keep for me. I destined a greatness. God na me helper. Nobody no go stop the blessing where God done right. Nobody no go change the plan where God get for me. Let them talk, let them hate, let them plan. Oh, let them talk, let them hate, let them plan. Let them talk, let them hate, let them plan. Let them talk, let them hate, let them plan. Let them talk, make them talk, make them hate, make them hate, make them hate, make them plan, make them. God done already decide. Waiting God don't keep for me. Nobody no go take out. I'm born for greatness. God now me helper. I go be okay. I go be okay. Even though, even though, even though you they wish bad for me, I go be okay. Oh. Even though you they pray make I fall, I know say I go be okay. Now God writes me story, not too many pen. Waiting God don't keep for me, nobody no go take 'em. Every tear way I don't cry, God don't turn 'em to blessing. Every road way been rough, God don't make 'em easy. Where one don't out luck, God go open no that one. We go try for block water road, but he go always find other side for pass. When God say yes, nobody no go say no. Even though you they wish back for me, I go be okay. Oh. Even though you they pray make I fall, I know say I go be okay. Nobody no go take wetin God don't keep for me. I destined a greatness. God na me helper. Nobody no go take wetin God don't keep for me. I destined a greatness. God na me helper.
Right, family members, them good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It depends on the part of the world where they listen to this program from. Of course, we don't come back today. Today now Monday, huh? Monday inside a new month. Well, a lot of things them day. A lot. Like with me, be for spa. It's boku. Something must sit on there. Anyway, a sign of good living. Family members, them of course, this now we are. We they bring you the good, the bad, and the bubble ugly with the happen inside the country where you're starting to be sweet, mama salon. But today the sweet and mama don't run away because we get a bunch of crook, bunch of cocaine dealers, traffickers, them, crook them way just don't show up now the system They alone, they don't go, they don't can corrupt the whole system instead of green, white, and blue. Now green, black, and blue. The whites don't turn to black because of stain all over the world. But we not let them give them family members, them we not let them give them as then they try for push the bad things them at the country. Now so we say they push for expose them. So now they able to understand what's in the happen inside governance business in the country. Now they go make sure say the Lego are the most simplest skill. So yourself not the left behind. Try they become difficult. If Umar Fofana Lego English, pass it begin the ask. What did they say? Huh? What did no? Now make us simple for everybody. It happens today. We'll bring them up to
still
you to
Ojuku
understand what's
to my
happening
colleague
today. Like go book or you no go book. So a lot of things them the family members them as don't come back today. The only thing we get for help, we like always share the program for you. If you don't get a link, go to the family house, copy the link, send them to other family member for the benefit of that other family member there and help promote for send out the message. Yeah. After the one, they hit the like button at just one term and then you relax. Any side we want for relax, for listen to which will bring you on the table for tonight. We never break up live family members, them the warrior with the sharpest cutlass from the north.
And me not Sembepe, the freedom fighter. Family on a couche, bon a couche. I'm a sound talent today. I'm a voice talent. I'm my velocity, my volume. Anyway, all in talent. Right. Family and Tine no they don't for happen no and tuna self no. The truth of the matter is some TB don't can archive for days. But today, come on talk, just remember me. Just remember me the issue of we own border. Abdullah Begiti and Fambule. You know, see no name we forgot to take past sheriff. The only Pumui will get inside. In a Pumui, when they say Pumui in Mende, a white man, eh? The only Pumui will get when a sheriff. Not to have cast, na pure Pumui.
A white man, the white man, the.
No, in a Umari Sheriff Bill.
Bill, yeah, they don't know the family, not Bill. Bill.
I see BBC do langa thing. Honestly, then send away salon problem came mona with me if I be rest. The thing don't come, I don't listen. Every day I listen. I just the boss BB Club. What happen with Marabio for say, me I don't understand. Na in company with the neighbor na I don't access to say no mix pandworks. It don't pull na do people there. But you know the whole way then they call say the pandworks business. In fact, where video don't show say then they with this man then sabi all inside this man day. Na in best party. Well, I no go doubt. In we own tradition, Fadelo no they expose in sonelo, elequity be. Because no go ale Ingram picking and they swear meets them. So Marabio I do with ya continue for keep am. But be careful. Let say no swear latte, then go catch you in your pot. How that news they go to like. For my boy already shame. In fact, we don't left win our country. Me say I shame, my boy saying shame. Okay, let I ask you the question. Trading a bien. Pelelem, pem. On our money, or you work with this. Pelelem.
Umar Fofana is reporting from Sierra Leone.
No, Umar Fofana na just no. They will still Ojuku to my colleague in Lasana out and call me. Fofana na the get out there. The call no man Robin. But the thing now, where you go here? And this is the BBC World News. Or BBC Focus on Africa. Focus on Africa, they against it. I don't even know. Okay, this is BBC Focus on Africa. And from Sierra Leone, the president, His Excellency Julius Maada Bio, has been captured with some amount of suspected powder. By the way, I welcome that news day.
Like this is on cash.
Anyway,
Business on cash. You know, this We dey tell them guys say it go reach a time. Talabi dey tot in tot. I do the cancel small. Okay, we want to do about America. They when they ready for joining for fight against drugs. You say we get a problem. We get on a problem. Una dey happy because una dey relax while una dey sleep. And they tell them the facts for una net. So we pray and we pray and we pray that Donald Trump intervention enter inside this drug business in the country. Just like the cash. We left focus to God.
Family, una kushare. I not say nothing, no. I say anything.
You get something for say?
Anyway, family members are putting in the ground. We might even go work like come on talk work na BBC. I mean, they will just flex business daily. We go come back and watch the parliament. As if parliament they don't make him pull 2 people in a door. Well, the one what they say one can go goodness to a woman. So the other one say no take goodness for me. Slap and come out in the parliament. I remember in parliament. You know, I see the leader of the opposition, they talk. The other hand, and they cause more is not for saying a side kiko. They're busy on Monday payunto. And then people also they not see also. They need pay attention safe to it in the happen. The leader they talk all Monday pay. If you buy market, parliament. Anyway,
but I don't say most of them guys went on a premature accident. A premature accident, they just watching it. So you find out, say, even this way, then they fetch pass. So, so most SLPP first, most of them, let them pray, make this PX system. Now, if they mistake, most of them they can parliament again. If not, them party for choose number that they come, most. Don't forget about APC now.
This now, how them call me? They tell Marabio say, "Bra, you get for clean your open drugs business." And Marabio say, "I say I try. Say, but this too hard. I don't depend this case now, so it's not easy for me. I try. I say, okay, no problem. I go help you now. I'm on side. No faith and together." All right, so we got 2 people who can join with. The one they can help you for talk about this particular issue we get for do with the parliament, within the happen at the parliament right now, and another one they can talk to me about different things. Well, Khadija, maybe we'll start with the one we first come. Not all ladies first, though. Na man and Oscar. So let's start with the man first. Hey, Marabio, get out. So the first person we get inside the program this evening time, his name is Supermaid. Oh, Supermaid, welcome.
Thank you very much, Brother Shenbe Pierre and Brother Baibure. Thank you very much, Wiyad. And I look forward for the discussion tonight.
All right. Thank you. And we get another person we don't join we inside the program. His name is Khadija Tijan Nabi. We're an activist and same way so an author. Khadija, good evening, welcome to the program. All right. Khadija, go stool first. He will come back just now. He will come back. Go stool. All right. So, Supermaid, let's start the ball rolling with you quickly. You know, the issue really go at Nana Parliament. How strongly do you follow Salon Parliament right now?
Yes, I follow Salon Parliament very strongly, but around Brian come today in a different perspective.
Okay.
Because the idea where the government put forward for say, by this bill where we don't anticipate all years back, say the main thing I can make the PR permanent. First of all, no law, not the way permanent. It will be an entrenched law, but even an entrenched law, we don't need for change your law. And the arguments when they put forward for say, okay, this go make first party and forget woman representation. This go make more inclusive. All of those sorts of arguments, they are redundant because first past the post, you can do all of them inside first past the post. And first for country like Sierra Leone, first past the post is much more clear for the people for them to understand. Waiting people with that governments and representatives when they do, and go able at least hold them a little bit accountable. So the question here is, why fix something that is not broken? So to me, the whole argument between this electoral reform and the council, PR or first past the post, it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I think we waste a big opportunity here. A big opportunity where we for look at things that were important now we country. Justice Cowan and report where we make, looking at how we go curtail the powers of the executive, the head of the executive, when a president of the republic. Because whatever law you try for make, if you not curtail them powers and then give more independent to all the key institutions in the country, we just, it's not like where you just go around in circle. Yes, you can come with PR. PR does not mean say if somebody want to go election, he not go election. He go election. If you count first past the post, it not mean say first past the post, you not go election for one go election. The only way we guarantee we for limit or minimize roguing or all of this manipulation and all of those sort of things, now we get strong institutions then. And how you go get strong institutions then? Now we give them independence. If me now if not the president they choose the chief minister or the inspector general of police or the head of the military, head of all the security apparatus, then that particular body don't get independence, because one way or the other, then go able to exercise the rule or the law according to what in the law tell them for do. But if then they fear say, hey, now president choose me, if tomorrow I do something with president not like, within a second he go just sack me, then a country like Salome before say people 100% depend by job, where before say you one job, if that job they go, you know, get no job again. You see the invitation for men and do what in government want, the person put and they want make you do. So what we need for do now for look at how we go reduce the president in power. This bill for don't come in comparison. They say they kill two birds with one stone. This bill for don't come down the back. Say for them, whatever we do right now, go work. We need to make sure say we strengthen with key institutions in the country, give them some sort of independence. But right now, believe you me, the Inspector General of Police no say it pleases the president by tomorrow for me a second. And in job now it depend pa that the family depend pa, all things depend pa. Believe you me, I believe say some people will get real integrity, go say, no, I go do the right thing. But you go see the incentive for make it do waiting the people who put and they want make it do. Now, there are many ways we will strengthen the police as a key institution in our country. I will give them independence for make sure so when something happen, the police go by the law. And until we get that, these things are interconnected. Until we get that, we'll not go entice or draw in foreign direct investment. Because somebody where one can invest in our country, they afraid say the rule of law in our country is not strong. Because say if you go get issue there with somebody who connected to the government, that person they go get advantage over them because they go using connections them. The police not go able to do something independently. They will be influenced by the powers to be. So to me, I see this thing, I think I see a lost opportunity. We get a huge opportunity since this government don't come from 2018. And now they talk about these constitutional reforms. They don't talk about Justice Cowan. They don't talk about, hey, we can get the tripartite recommendations. Why we not go kill two birds with one stone? Bring them reforms and they bring them the electoral reforms and put them in place. Make sure say we educate ourselves now the one country people they understand. Because you can't change the laws here now. If the fundamentals not change, we are back to how we come out. Because the electoral commission, the president will choose them, go just call, say, hey, that election, when they go, that by election, they go, or that primary chief election, they go, so now this I want. Automatically, they will do everything to make sure, say, that person, the leader don't tell and say, I want, then go emerge victorious. Do all kind of machinations. But if the police not say, well, if the president tell me, say, not do this, or do this, I say, no, I do according to the law, president don't get no power for doing anything. go worry for? What you go afraid for? So these are the things where I want to bring out to family. We don't pay attention. Say we're losing an opportunity here. Big opportunity where this particular administration, this government don't talk about from when they come into governance. Now they pack the other important thing out and just focus narrowly on this electoral reform. And to me, it's like diversionary tactics. Because it makes no sense for say I want to put first past the post and bring proportional representation, given the context of Sierra Leone as a country. It's laughable even. Because when you look holistically, say the best system we can get in a saloon, now first past the post. And in the circumstance of the right now. So, but this argument all I think is a diversionary tactics for make we not go focus on the bigger picture. The bigger picture where we go curtail the president in powers. Until we will do that, I think we just scatter the surface. We're not doing anything.
Okay. Continue for the between so the program Supermade. And we actually the Olu Lily bit and come back to you later for we can dive on this thing. Because myself gets something. This morning we start conversation around this particular thing. And Honorable Munigo Lansana actually sent me some documents and way you don't inspire me for watching more. You don't inspire me Superman for watching more because it go nice for let us start, although we start for begin look into that particular document we get for do this particular review where we talk about so right now. And it worth follow we discuss other issues them rather than just the first past the post. Because we noticing Bokutin and the hide under this constitutional review we will not pay attention to. We just focus on just one gain election.
Indeed.
And the member of parliament themselves, they lead we to that way. The one follow we believe say that are the only important thing, whilst other bad things that they pass under, we go arm with tomorrow. So that is a very good one and I give them up to you. We'll come to you just now for we can discuss that in the back. So let's just come up quickly. And we bring another person inside the program. We na Khadija Tijan Nabi na a philanthropist and a Swiss author, and he just don't do a book. We know so we understand well. We can talk about Andy. Say that book they do right now na Amazon. Yes, and this na the book where they talk about family members them. It's not the book and a different front page of the book, this one. And from Freetown to America, a journey of roots, resilience, and becoming. So this na the book where I began, what I survived, and who am I becoming. Plus A. Okay. Maybe I don't know if waiting than the actual. I know they say clearly. Or AB. Well, we'll come to that day. And then you get the person, of course, where the story they about. Khadija Tijan Nabi, family members. Them that was just welcome inside the program this evening time. We own philanthropist. We own good heart, good soul, inside the program this evening time. Any name like Khadija Tijan Nabi. Salam alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And I say greetings again also to a Christian family, them
Khadija,
around the world and
hold
friends.
on. Khadija, give me that voice with that kind of energy with that voice get. That voice. Greeting family. I like that voice there. Let me go. Give me that voice there.
Not disturb you. in a welcome and in a good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on whose side they join with. Mina Khadija Tijanabi, and I would say Mina a family member of this forum. I want to say plenty thank you first and foremost for the time when I take for host me today. I'm forever grateful, and I want to also take this opportunity for say special thanks and appreciation to Mr. Vibore. During the month of Ramadan, I appreciate in both those. So yeah,
No, I always just go ahead, no, shower them. They under the same umbrella. Go ahead.
Yes, exactly. During the month of Ramadan, it happened for BC. Obviously, like you say, in Islam, when they celebrate birthday, but it was so thoughtful, so personal, so intentional. It make a very, very wonderful dedication where I'm forever grateful for. So I want to say plenty, plenty thank you. Sometime with the things saying a little things that they do, but you don't know how much it touch the next person for the rest of your life. So I'm so grateful. Thank you so, so much.
You're
Um,
welcome.
I left my back to you now.
Okay, so not left and to wheel. This thing where we dey see now the screen. Let's start from begin talk about one of the things where salon people know you for now for help other people them. You know, one of the things where salon people know you now you humble self. One of the things them way salon people know you now you know you balance way of dealing with people. One of the way people will remember you for say this lady very respectful. Say this baby this woman here so very religious. This woman here so anything we do I want for them to the best. So now we don't see another thing from you when are the author part of you for right. You know, now you first book this because this book where we dey see so for Freetown to America, a journey of roots, resilience, and becoming. And now you first book this first of all?
Yeah, so indeed, I'm my very first book, but from as young as I was, I can still recall, let's just say at the age of 13,
Mhm.
now I get the passion and love for write. I can write a whole lot. I come from a home where my dad and my mom, then buy with, I mean, get journal. So like if whether it's good or bad, if I'm having a good day, I'm having a bad day, me way for express myself now through journal or writing down things. It could be poem. Sometimes they can just calm certain things and can camp at me. If I not write at that moment, I they forget.
Mhm.
So I believe say that is one of me calling as well. I dey express myself more when I dey write than even when I dey talk. I know say there's a lot of misconception about
I
myself.
beg,
Some
they are
can look at
hold
me
on, I
say,
beg.
wait, so
I know what to make you laugh. I
yeah,
know,
let me get to
I
that
know what to
before I
make you laugh,
land.
Sembe
This,
I know.
yes, and now that's how I make it. There's a misconception about myself because from the outer looking in, it is see I'm bold, I'm outspoken, I express myself, but I'm more of an introvert, where can be misunderstood as an extrovert, right? Because of me, I go say my career path, you go look and say she's an extrovert, right? It expresses herself. Yes, again, a part of me upbringing. I
Mhm.
come from a home where my daddy allow we for sit down at the round table for now express myself, right?
Mhm.
So sometimes you may think that, oh yes, na possible to talk, yeah, but most of the time, at the seminar, the type of individual, the personality who I get, I dey enjoy my own company so much in the sense that I'm more like a own body, a person where like I dey at peace with myself. So I always enjoy my own company for lack of better term. But for the most part, you go look and say, oh yes, this na person way they express himself, this na outgoing person, na an extrovert. No, I'm more of an introvert. So I'm not saying I make you laugh way I'm making that comment today. Hand that back to you, sir.
No, well, actually,
No,
it's
you miss
similar
out.
to
Who,
somebody and
who
one
know if you laugh
popular
for?
thing. Yeah. So now that
Say that
mean
again.
the word where you say similar to somebody, you
To
know,
somebody else. I make
yes,
you
now that
laugh.
make a smile, you know. And well, you
Oh,
say
okay.
you dey express yourself more where you dey write, ain't it?
Correct.
Yes, the other person
Yes.
say he can express himself more where they talk than where
Where
he
they
get
talk.
paper and pen. So now indeed now the reverse version of una
Oh,
too.
wait. Who's that person?
Hey, I not call name, I
Eh,
just say
you know
normal.
how mix the program up.
It's not a bad person anyway. Now we own good person.
Okay.
We own first lady.
Okay.
Hmm.
Oh, I see. Oh, I don't even get the joke. Okay. No, I get it.
All
Oh
right.
boy,
So
interesting.
mhm. Let me go back to the book quickly. You
Yes,
know, the book it get this kind of title. But now like the Gula Gucci nation them na America say root is home is roots, you know. I just love that particular thing there. And for you, this is a very good identity from Freetown to America. Why this title for the book?
The title, yes. So when you just mentioned the goal of people, them right?
Mhm.
Fortunately, years back, I been don't interview them as well. Where then a part of we salon how you
Heritage.
call and tribe,
Mhm.
yeah. Why I named that? I think say a mortal man not forever forget to say you come up from,
Mhm.
right? So whatever then they see now, it came from Sierra Leone. The credits will be given to Sierra Leone. So that is where my own roots start, right? So Sierra Leone is the roots, is the foundation, right? And the auntie when my first mother, my foundation, um, we taught me so much when at the biological sister of that of my mother, right? They all get that credit day. They're not part of the root, right? So that is the Freetown. And then from Freetown to America, America is of course me home away from home. I came here so at the age of I just turned 13. So this is where I grew up. This is all I know. From elementary to high school, you name it, to the woman that I am today. So it's what I would call best of both worlds. So that is how the title came about. So basically showing respect and appreciation for both place. The Freetown being the root, then the USA being, the home away from me, home of origin.
And you get small bits apart from the fact say you blood na salon. You get small bits but salon all of your life in America.
Say that again.
All of your life in America.
Well, we still get for give credit that 13 years of my life I also spent in a salon, right?
Mhm.
So the rest of the me life, okay, na USA, but no give that 13 years to credit, right?
Mhm.
We I get a lot of great memories and some not so great memory
Hmm.
we I talk about in the book.
Hmm. Okay, so waiting again inside this book where you go point out to where I go get for link myself to. I mean, where you go make I associate myself to the book.
So I think say it's a book where I go say it relatable. I believe say there are time where you go cry with me, you go laugh with me,
Mhm.
you go enjoy me family dynamic, you go understand why I am who I am in terms of the way I dey carry myself.
Mhm.
All that is being spelled out. You go understand me real name, from the first, the middle to the last, and the meaning behind my name. Um, you go understand me upbringing from that Madingo home to when I travel, and to also me home here in the US before I myself can become an adult and gets me on home, for lack of better term. Yeah,
Mhm.
so I think say na it's not about what is it called, and I'll put on more of say it's all about me. There are a lot of inspirational parts where also will be beneficial for generation yet to come unborn. Inspiration, motivational. When I talk about me mentor them, waiting at the reason why I like them, why I choose them as a mentor. I talk about Oprah Winfrey. I talk about Mr. and Mrs. Obama. I talk about Shenge Pierre. Um, I talk about Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. I talk about Nelson Mandela. I talk about Mother Teresa. So much. And then I also give back to some of the folks that we don't do a whole lot of things then within the Sierra Leone community, whether it has to do with the music industry, like Mr. Bankole, where we know as Mr. Bosca Banks. I also talk about the professionals, waiting them mean to me family, even though I was a young girl at that time. So it's a whole lot, and I talk about the beauty of Sierra Leone, and also I talk about Mr. Abdul Karim um, Kamara, where I don't mention several times when it comes to academia, what Sierra Leone, how we don't contribute to the world at large. And Mr. Abdul happy to be an individual we don't kind of like bring we to the map, earning 5 PhD, where it makes Sierra Leone be one of the leading country in Africa when it comes to academia. I talk about with Fabe College. I talk about all the beautiful
So,
things
so
that we're
let
known
read from
for.
this, and at the top of this thing within the screen so now, yeah.
Okay.
And we need to talk a little bit about the book, yeah. First of
Yeah.
all, from
Yeah.
Freetown to America, a journey of growth, resilience, and becoming. And you get about the book. We say
Yeah.
from the vibrant streets of Freetown to the bustling cities of America. This memoir is a powerful testament of faith, strength, and sorry, strength and the relentlessness pursuit of a better tomorrow, told with honesty and heart. This is more than a story of places. It is a story of people, lessons, losses, victories, and the grace that carried me through it all. This is my thought. This is my journey. This is me becoming. Me becoming what?
Well, that's a good question. I think becoming is something, it's a never ending process, I will call them so. The reason why I say that, I always leave room for me to grow each day, right? I don't have that perspective for say that I have arrived, because every day is a room for now we grow.
Mhm,
Maybe today, when you read this memoir, there
mhm,
could be some areas the way I could have improved better. Maybe the next book could be even better, right? So I don't think say um, we they ever arrive. My own
mhm,
philosophy, we always they grow, we they learn, we they
mhm,
evolve, and then
mhm,
we they become better
mhm,
version of who we are yesterday. So who I am today on Monday may not be who I will be tomorrow on Tuesday. I
mhm,
may have learned something new, maybe a new vocabulary will improve me communication skills, so every day is a learning process, the way I look at life.
mhm,
Yeah.
mhm. Mm. Most books in the way they come, they talk about that kind of difficult part na salon. So the kind of difficult and luxury life na United States. But you tell we say you papa first of all na possible we been they encourage una for sit down and discuss. Na
Yeah.
table. Even buy for you, a journal where then they na one down the way you been they look and they look at how things then they go on. So how comes your story look different? Because I know say a lot of people they say for grow up na salon as a girl
Yeah.
na a
Yeah.
very difficult journey. Although
Right.
na 13 years you take, but you have taste
Right.
part of that bitter journey.
Yes. So one thing I wanted to shy away from on this book, I want to leave a legacy of love. So when I do activism work, like if they frown against certain things that is not getting done right in Sierra Leone is different. But the approach and the picture we are give, I focus more on the beauty of Sierra Leone for this book, right? Um I think say when we they kind of like do activism work, we want to see improvements that's different. Now we want also leave a legacy as to the good things of Sierra Leone, not always crying about the not so good things, right? Because
Mm,
we don't spend so many hours, including you and Mr. Baibure on this platform, joining voice with other Sierra Leoneans. So in this book, you will get more of the beauty of Sierra Leone. That is where I kind of like how you call them. And fortunately for me, of course, there's struggles. Again, when you read them, I don't want to go into the detail, but I must say that me auntie when I'm very first foundation,
mhm,
we start for teach me without a woman should be for holding self and values that were instilled in me. I'm telling you, Alhamdulillah, it gave me a very good life, very very good life from the east, sorry, the western part of Sierra Leone, and then I also talk about my experience on the eastern part of Sierra Leone, right, where I've been
mhm,
going just briefly like 1 year before I come to the US. So but at the same time, of course, there's such other traditionals them with traditional norm the way I may not necessarily agree with. Where also you could come across in the book where I know I kind of like spill out some of it because I want kind of like allowing an end. I take the time and go through the entirety because when you read chapter one, it may not necessarily be. And I must tell you that I guess most of me life lessons. Waiting I will says that me life lessons and we also are kind of like really what's in the word give solutions or from your perspective. It's more on chapter 26 if I'm not mistaken, almost the last chapter.
Mhm.
So reading chapter 1 may not necessarily mean say you don't know the entire book, right? And that is the chapter where I say to me me grandchildren and generation yet unborn, right? So I believe say that is where I spend most of my time talking about life lesson and how I handle things them or challenges that I don't go through in life and how I able for overcome or within a own perspective in how you for coexist for lack of better term, right?
So
But
if I
each
get them
chapter
all in summary now, like this book now, they teach you how for first of all accept things as you can, how for take yourself and they at peace with yourself, and how for look ahead and say I can do them.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, absolutely. So I would say it focus on so many things, right? It focus on one, it they give you a picture of what in Sierra Leone is about. The we background in terms of we tribes that will get today, right? We personality as Sierra Leoneans, what we don't contribute to the world at large, right? And then also like how you say the life struggles when I go through them life struggles and they how I handle them and how my own perspective and sometime also the young Khadija how we handle things in high school, right? And how we look at it now as an adult, where I believe say I could have done better, right? So reading it, like I say, it's a life lesson, right? And also it will kind of like encourage that girl's child where it go say, okay, if I go through this struggle, I'm not alone, right? Or if I go through this, then okay, I don't read this book. I'm not going to make that mistake the way Khadija make at the way even in a high school, right? So
I
again,
just
like I say,
noticed something
solution.
just now. The front
Yes,
page now the young Khadija,
yes.
and the back page now the Khadija. Yeah. So this now a unique one. So somebody they watch you. Okay, Khadija,
Yes.
get interested in this book. But come on,
Hmm.
how I go get this?
Yes.
How somebody go get them?
Okay. So yes, and I must say I'm so sorry. I mean, um, I will talk about the cover in a little bit in the back. Yeah. So basically na Amazon go get them, but for now there's a hold. The reason being I mean get some I mean see some errors then we've been doing at the book where they mean kind of like put pictures then where it not belong or maybe it wasn't it titled the right way. So I've been kind of like go through the entire book and then get for send them back to the publishing company and tell them that then edit the or make the necessary correction, right? So unfortunately it delayed because by now today been supposed to be the very day we'll for begin they buy them from Amazon. So now they don't finally send them for now it will be published, but it will take at least another 3 days, 72 hours. In some case, it might be ready before that. So let's just say worst case scenario within the next 72 hours, it will become available on Amazon. And it also supposed to be available in 50 more countries, right? Or 50 more platforms, sorry, from Amazon to Barnes and Noble to Kobo, you name it. But as you know, many people, folks, them nowadays, Amazon is much more reliable for them, and they're more comfortable for other things from Amazon. Yeah.
Okay, so you want to talk about the back page before ever we they left you.
So let me start with the front. The reason being, um, again,
The young Khadija.
that was yes, that was one thing. I think say I've been struggle a little bit with folks them because I know we wanted the AI anything. I've been just wanting the picture come exactly as it is, the original photo, right? We have to be proud of who we are. We have to embrace who we are, right? And I not be want anything for make and look extra fancy, whether the picture don't hold, it's like 35 years later, that's fine. It is what it is. So I mean, kind of like struggle with that. I mean, again, the inputs then was I respect it, but I don't want change. I don't want kind of like dilute anything or try for enhance some. No. So that is why I said I tell him say do your net is stay exactly how we did. So that is me at a very young age. And if you look on the left side, it represents specifically Freetown and the green, white, and blue, right? And the top you see from Freetown to America, you get this green, white, and blue flag. They represent the love of me, beloved Sierra Leone, and then of course the American, the I will say America, of course, it represents the USA. I'm grateful to both land. And then on the right hand side, now is screen, of course, it represents New York City, the very place where I grew up when I come now the US, and then of course the US flag. Then of course the flag behind now, I mean sorry, the back of the book, it kind of like complements who I am today in terms of my faith, my religion, and a very recent picture I take. So again, embracing me as a whole, right?
Okay, so Khadija, if you for market your book in 2 minutes,
Yeah.
if you for take the responsibility as a marketer in 2 minutes, what you will use for make Leah buy your book?
Yeah. Okay. So when you read From Freetown to America, and they tell you the story from a young girl perspective to an adult perspective, meaning that a journey will start from the Republic, an experience from the Republic, and then also an experience from the United States. It also they tell you about the culture, the cultural clash we are faced coming from the Republic, and trying to adapt to a system way different from where I come from. It also give you an insight of why are they the way are they, my struggles, my shortcomings. I was very brutally honest. My shortcomings, my strength, and again why we are product of our environment and how that could also affect we for the rest of our life, right? So today, if Mr. Shengepia they talk certain way, if they behave certain way, in most cases now from the foundation stage, usa it come out, that value where they instill in them, it could either take them or leave it, right? So reading that, you go understand me on a different perspective, right? Of why are they the way are they. And also, like I say, it's so informative wherein that generation yet unborn go benefit from them, because when I talk about me mentor them and the lessons them with myself learn from them, it will also kind of like help generation yet unborn to see if even they're struggling in the republic. When you hear the struggle of me mentor them, then it will give you courage for no say each and every one of them had struggles, then go through hard time. Some of them go through trauma upon trauma upon trauma, but yet still it wasn't enough for them to succeed. So I believe, say when you listen, when you read those are things where will motivate you, will give you the attitude to persevere, the attitude of tenacity, the attitude of fortitude, and the list goes on, right? So that's another. And then also it will also kind of like give you an insight of what entertainment was like at my young age and how I enjoy entertainment with my family from the Republic, and also the entertainment industry with me daddy, with family lifestyle. What will be they do? You know, again, like I say, you go get a better picture and a different picture of who I am, because again, now you only see Khadija now in platform or whatever the case may be, or as an activist, but you don't really ever know in story, in struggle, in shortcomings, you know. Yeah. So I
Okay,
hope I don't
thank
answer
you
the
very
question.
much, Khadija. We hope for see you again when you finally get the copy out. for the people them going
Absolutely.
for see, and maybe you go share the link with we or go as well put them up for the people them able for see how they get able for access them. So thank you very
Thank you.
much, and we wish you all the best
I appreciate
in
that. And
this
I want to
your
also
your
say
your new journey.
thank you so much. And I want to also extend my regards to Professor within at the studio with Tina. Thank you all for in that
Super.
time and I
Thank you.
appreciate
Thank you
Tina
very
so
much,
much,
Madam
Mr. Mike.
Khadija. We wish you all the best. I mean, I think the book will
Welcome,
be
sir.
wonderful. Mr. said he wait for get
Thank
me on copy as soon as the book is out.
Inshallah.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you so much. Thank you, sir.
All
And
right,
God
thank
bless you
you,
now.
and get yourself a very good night.
Thank you.
All right, that na
Thank you,
Khadija
Mr. Bab.
Tijan Nabi. We join we inside the program this evening, and of course, in I philanthropist na good at kumbra, good at kumbra, and then na author. Yes, so Bible edit they say Bible edit. Let's talk don't make it all linking us. Okay, Superman, low take the ball up again. But please, Superman, before we go to the constitutional review again, something don't happen today. We will touch on small bit no more, small bit before we go to the constitutional review. I don't know which are the interest. We find out say, hey God, we find out say Salon Petrol don't go up again, Obra. From 33,000 don't go now to 35 to 40,000 euros. Well, I don't know. Maybe for the sake of clarity, let we all. When I first see him, I got me own man we send the business to me. Then I was like, okay, let's try for check back and see if this thing really they exist. If not true, because myself I will look shocked. Then when I go at twice. I find out say yes, not true. I see I'm na the Ministry of Information, their own page. And I say, okay, so wetin dey go on? Wetin really dey happen? We no able for understanding everything dey happen. So Super Mela read this thing quick one. Then we go now pass to Mawalo pass the quick one before we go to the continue
Okay.
the constitutional review. So family members, them this now the latest with regards the fuel price. If you didn't salon, well, take note of this here. Now for you. The Ministry of Information and then pull this on behalf of PRA. Then say updated pump prices 3rd August 2026. Okay. Then say following a review of the petroleum pricing formula by the Ministry of Finance, the Ministry of Trade and Industry and oil marketing companies, new pump price for petroleum products will take effect as follows. Petrol 35,000 leons per litre from 33,000 leons. When I saw you, I will call on 33,000. I beg. Yeah, when I go understand now. The government is providing a subsidy of 211 leons, 2011. Me, I not even sabi. Okay, 2 leon 11 cents. I beg. Okay, let's talk and so 2 leon 11 cents per litre. Diesel na 40 leons. Na so dem say local am 40,000 per litre. And then now it be 35,000. The government they provide 3,400 leons, okay, or 3 leon 4 cents per litre. The adjustment reflects changes in international fuel prices and the exchange rate, while ensuring that fuel subsidies remain sustainable. Petroleum prices will continue to be reviewed regularly. If international fuel price decline, future price adjustments will reflect those changes. We been on dinner, so they talk about this price. But about this fuel price, we all know say they get for pull for pay for we lunge hotel, lunge this, lunge that, all of the we don't see them inside the contract, we don't see the pricing formula and all of them things there. So Supermed, what do you think about this new price for salon people there? They just don't pull it, they don't add them back.
Okay. It's really sad and unfortunate. Most of what you they pay for the fuel, most of it they go to government. So I see why government will say, okay, they get for pay this, and get for pay this, and get for pay this. But again, waiting government for realize is that the fuel price now like the foundation work for everything else in the country we can part the economy. Because where this they happen so and then they stop there. All of the commodities they said they go up. All imported and even local commodities, they go up. Because what they do, most of them commodities, maybe the manufacturing and processing get for consume fuel. And more than transportation get for consume fuel. Meanwhile, the income of the people stagnates. And the currency vis-a-vis to the international currency continue to fall. So really, the situation we find ourselves in our country like today, it is really sad. Really sad. Because the kind of suffering where people they go through in the country like today is unbelievable. It's really unbelievable how they manage to survive. And this is what we'll be trying for talk. Government, yes, you need to get taxation for run your own cost. But government, you get for manage your costs. Just like Shengmepe, you get a business. You get for manage your costs, which you spend for operate that business so that you will make profit. If every day you get business, you go make party, you go make this, you go buy motor car, the business very soon go collapse. Salon, the way our government is going right now. If you have a business, private business, it don't collapse long since. Long since. Because the government, they spend what you not get. Continually, they open boku them for spend plenty money back where they able get in. So now they like you say they squeeze stone for pool water. Now like this. The least ordinary post within a small corner, that small palm body. Now they feel the worst effects of the increment also. So we they always say, Papa government, where you be in opposition. One of the two they criticize the previous administration is then they spend boku, they spend boku. But what you will see is that since this government don't come in, they don't more than double, if not even triple, their expenditures as compared to the previous administration. How is that prudent? We all know about business. All of we can make small business. You can sell Kolwata safe. If you get to Kolwata, say, when did they don't have 50,000 euros, you make profits. How you go spend 100,000 euros for it for the day? Or for go party? Oh, see, I go party, so I go buy beaucoup drink, I spend 100,000 euros. How that go mad with what you make per day? It is impossible. Sooner or later, you will become bankrupt. Your business will go there again.
So just before we see this kind of thing, we already the leader of government business say the NIA worthless. Waiting on this simply means NIA not they generate the kind of revenue they're supposed for generate. So with all of this now, it's like they can pressure NIA for quiz water out of stone, for quiz the people them, oil them, forget waiting them one forget for sponsor their luxury life them, for fly them, whatever, and do whatever and try for the way not in the interest of the salon people, them, right? Or no?
Indeed, absolutely. That is what is happening. Because again, who said they go pull money? Sometimes it's almost impossible for pull money. They either get a grant or go almost no don't get now for pay. When the interest for all pay the interest only. Don't forget, we only pay interest. We struggle for pay interest. So if it costs 100 million, the 100 million still there. We're not touch it too. We're just paying the interest. Even interest we struggle. So tell the person go borrow back for pay even interest. Because waiting will live beyond remains. Nobody, it's very simple logic. We all day world they work when they get to small business then. If one month they pay you 2 million, you want when the month done, your entertainment one at 5 million. How will you be able to cover that cost? Pass you go tifo, or you go do corruption, you go do something else. But you will not be able to cover that cost. How much embassy of this government on where they open? How much extra ministry where they open? Country away before saying population nearly 10 times we. They get less, they get they not get even half of the amount of minister they will get. And believe me, we will open an embassy. The kind of expenditure will they pay one day. A more than double ministry safe. So all of those sort of things, government for don't take them into account. Say, well, what we can get and what will they spend not commiserate. Now we try to make sure so we cut down on them. What some people go describe as frivolous expenditures. You don't forget a scale of preference. What's more important? Even like your personal life. Is it important for me to go buy big suits for go away before me picking a house and not get food for it? Does that make any sense? Is it important for me for that go buy big television When me pick you 6-7 can on a clinic for me to go get injections, I don't get that money there. How does that make sense? You see, that's so government for the thinking in a more bigger picture. Say then get bigger responsibility. Then are they in charge of looking after over 8 million people. Any kind where they spend money, that for reflect on a mind for think, say, well, how will I be able to look after these 8 million people? We are part of God, the welfare and everything they under me hand. You see, I'm not surprised about this sort of increment because the government they struggle for even meet their own weekly needs in terms of revenue, waiting they come in and waiting they go out. So we are in this really, really serious and sad state of affairs where the least person where least contribute to waiting they happen, they suffer the most. And that again gets ramifications. Because picking and not go to I also rate for itself per day, the one day they miss a problem. You expect them to go do well at school. It is impossible. And so the next generation, so they can now, they get a very weak foundation. So you can see the consequences of action today get impact to generation and yet unborn. It is really sad and unfortunate, but a really sad state of affairs that with the student kind news there, considering who's will be there for say how people they suffer. Now you can't add, it's just unbelievable.
Okay, continue for the way to inside the program. This is a program where we are on YouTube and on Facebook. Superman, but I don't know for on your own side now UK. Any increments won't take place?
No, not at the moment. In fact, if I recall, I think say the price of fuel labor go down. Obviously, the conflict fly up again. So the price of the barrel of fuel go up a little bit. But since we Donald Trump don't say, okay, then people don't go back into negotiation, the price don't come back down. These things, this up and down, sometimes it can happen in days.
I'll give you something here. I just ask the therefore Google if fuel price don't come down. They say no, fuel price no come down. The government don't lie away again. Listen what they say now. Okay. Look what they say now, Superman. Then say the adjustment reflects changes in international fuel prices and the exchange rate. Exchange rate, nothing not happen with exchange rate. It just stable. And then we not get anything like fuel price we go down. Let's just read this thing quickly. Before I thought on January before the Bianca inside. They say, in fact, international oil prices have fallen sharply in the last day or two.
Yes.
Brent crude dropped to around $83 per barrel after news of easing tension involving Iran and the expectations of increased oil supply. However, there is an important point of understand. In early 2026, world oil price did rise. So oil price been go up, it can down, it go up. So now it actually don't drop sharply from 118 to $83 per barrel. So how we government they treat me now? This again we been get Dr. Richard Conte where they tell we say no. Not as a result of the oil market price now the world where they go up, but not because of kubo tax them where we just don't analyze them days here. So, but why we government for always they lie to we?
No, but like what you say no more so. Like what Richard Conte says, so you have absolutely right. The government they depend on them money then the way you go buy petrol, that's more petrol they go buy. Because I think half of the money go to government. Half of it go to government. So that money the government depend on for service and debt. We debt them now. We only pay. Shall we pay? It's like you get 50,000 euro loan every month. When you for pay 400 euro, but that makes like a minimum payment. So you only pay the interest of the loan. So I make a loan more or less stagnant. So the 40,000 or 50,000 euro loan where you get is still the same. But even for pay that loan, that 400 per month, we they struggle. So what the government they do? For pay police, for pay teacher them, for pay nurse, all they have 15 then they struggle. And the worst thing now is they don't can create so many boku position them, departments and embassies them, where that be they no more than triple. So this is where they make all the kinds of say, oh, we're not going to put something down, we're not going to do this, we're not going to do this, we need for run there, come, we need for get revenue. Oh, what's a key now? Even what's a key that they run so for say for the increased duty there. She may pay Montreal they go now what a key where they pull, they pay $500 for pull them. That same day, we get bound and 2,000 motor they go. Now for pull motor na $1,000. We never get each one get motor car for go. So check them back. The government actually they lose revenue by increasing the price to $1,000. Then get the motor car they go, they drop by more than 75%. So by if you be not left up at the original price, the $500, you actually make more money than increasing them. Because people they take as it's so expensive, we're not gonna take any car there. So all of them here, so government need to think about them. You know, they need to get I don't know, I don't say you get in cabinet, they get this. Then for watch thing, you know, you ever be, you know, once all they land and what's and call we at least we get the opportunity for go higher education, and critical thinking. Not just look something from one perspective. So no, we need to get income. This now 500 will be the charge. Local charge now 1,000 so that we'll get more income. If I actually say the question, wait, so if we increase that to 1,000, will we get more customers then or less customers then? Because if we get less customers then, so much so that it dropped more than 80%, even though we increase that to 1,000, we'll make less money as well be the 500 leads. Because by then we get plenty customers then. So all of those sort of things has to come in play when they make that decision there. But if you just think of that basic thinking, I'm gonna say, okay, now 500 will be the charge now, not make a 1,000 now. This 500, if it be 10, we get 5,000, I'll make a 1,000 now, they make a you get 10,000. Failing to realize that in case the people not buy now 1,000. So you're actually losing. But the government will already tell them not we let government do well. Because whatever happens, if government not do well, now we they suffer with the ordinary people. Then.
Exactly.
See?
You know, I thought, thank you for joining me inside the program. I thought, you know, the word
Yes.
of Dr. Richard Conte, they live on. You know, we just don't analyze this thing last week. And then today, or yesterday, we see this thing come out, but fuel price don't go up again. What thing they go on?
Well, now we cannot say exactly wetin dey go on apart from wetin Superman don talk. You see, the Bible tell one talk. He say, "An unstable man is unstable in all his ways. He's like the waves of the sea and cannot get anything good from God because he's not stable. No, they ever get nothing good, neither from God or from man. Well, the kind government where we get a government where one, they are not realistic, but also number two, they don't understand say economics and social science. That means to say the economics are the kind of science we're not able for determine a result 100% because now it's mortal man they deal with. Because you're not able for determine mortal man with actions and reactions throughout for anything we would do. Because sometimes in there you will say, okay, well, there is increase in price of a particular product, but that product increase in price of that product can also increase the demand and purchase for that product. Some of them put it in the day. Okay. But now what you would see now the kind of economy we get, those are the kind of products and then we would deal with Sierra Leone. So it's a shame for make we day at Sierra Leone and we're facing this kind of situation. So at the end of the day, we government not able for sit down for analyze the situation properly. The government not able for work the situation properly for take the right decisions then for get the right answers. Let them not lie pan oil
Market.
price to go up na the market. Yes, because for the fact that we all don't know now say not to Iran and go buy oil, neither not to Iraq, neither not to Saudi Arabia, when they buy oil. You know, the side also when they buy oil, they are not affected by the war. Nigeria is not affected by the war. Russia is not affected by the war. Even Guinea Conakry, they go buy rotten oil, it's not affected by the war. So therefore, Nigeria not need OPEC for let them pump oil. Okay, Nigeria they pump oil from Nigeria, and the refineries they Nigeria. Now they want to buy the oil. If I don't want to buy the oil, when they bring the oil can Sierra Leone, make we work this thing properly. But una know the for every little thing una ace the price up. Una say, oh, na waiting the happen between America and Iran. It's a very sad situation for we na Sierra Leone. Because America and Iran not get nothing for do with oil. If that been with China, America may get war, they will for say, okay, we get issue with US. because let's say come out China, or let's say come out Taiwan, or let's say come out somewhere else. But what's happen now na oil? Just so that you know, I think to say even the dollar don't go up. The dollar don't go up. The dollar is now 2,400 and something. But when you look at with dollar price, make I tell you something again. When you look at the foreign currency situation as Sierra Leone, it is artificially created. Mostly, it is artificially created, and it is created because governments intend on doing something that is not right. Always.
Okay. So I beg let we move away again and let we go to this all important thing where they go on a parliament right now. The constitution. Superman been begin tell we about, the interest, the way how parliamentarians them, the politicians they want let we just fix on one thing. We get for do with the PR system and left plenty other things that were inside the constitution were very much important. And if we not watch with two eye they open, we go end up for cry back at the end of the day. Superman hand over back to you. You can just tell me some of the other very important things then we need for look with all the attention we deserve, because always they talk about presidential 50+1 constitution NPR system, these are other things then. But we not they talk much about the electoral commission, the independence of the judiciary, political neutrality for the police, and other one. Then plenty other things that they inside there where we hardly talk about, and you decide for come up from a different point, inside this whole thing, instead of just the focus on PR. When even a parliament, na PR with no more. Like now election are the only thing where this constitution gets inside.
Yes, indeed. That's the quite be saying no more. And welcome, my brother. The quite be saying no more. The PR when an electoral process in itself, yes, we will not say it don't make any sense. Okay, let's forget about that one day. But Justice Kawan of blessed memory, may God sorry for Musa Dede today. It clearly advised we say this. You don't say the powers of the president they're too excessive now with 1991 constitution. And so we go only able build strong checks and balances for make sure say we get stronger institutions then and independent institutions then if we amend that constitution. And that particular review day, I believe even the British government be spend poco money pana. The most disappointing aspect of it is that this current administration, when they in opposition, that and them bread and butter. They say we need for look into this review, don't make sure say we strengthen institutions them. So that me not go be because I then power, I can able do any kind of thing for you to be she me pay like anyway. If I go meet she me pay I go slap herself. She me pay go na police if not that they go lock her back. Say one can disgrace up and I say and go slap in a use. Go na self force. Just because some of me na the post will get power. And all of these two they try for talk about. Electoral process, this and that. If the institutions them where they run entire our country, they're not independent. Believe you me, we can get PRO, we can get first past the posto, PR plus 2, first past the post plus 2, but the same people when they conduct the organizing thing and if they want bring UQ panel, bring UQ panel. None of them say they go be watertight for prevent UQ. Now let's look at one of the things for so the police business. Now one of the main thing now the way police they use as a tool for make sure say what they want happen. We don't say even at the well of parliament, police they go beat parliamentary and put on a do. That days that we see the bar, then go last and go for go waiting and call the AGM. But they can can you imagine? And that police, you want begin blame them, say, but this police not get integrity, not get waiting and call. But the police no say, when the pass from above tell and say, hey, go stop them people in the Navy. Say, hey, pa, we're not also in the lawsuit. Tomorrow say,
actually happen at the bar association
in
the program.
You see, we don't retire you. Come on, you don't get job again. And remember, say, if I lost my job tomorrow, I'll go feed my family. All my land, the one no family, I mean, in the pen palace, say me na chief superintendent. How me go feed them tomorrow? So the incentive is there for the police for do the bidding of the people we put on there. But if that police no say, if you go by the law, no politician no can say no tomorrow we don't put that, we don't sack you under. There will be more confidence to do the job when they put on it for do. You see all of these things. That is why we need. Maybe say this now opportunity. Now we miss so. But the reform and then this electoral reform, they all follow kind of parliament say come with this one bill, maybe make a one big bill. Go with the debate and know all of the issues and make sure say we put mechanism them in place for at least strengthening institutions in it. Because if we not do one, we go round in a cycle where we make PR today. They say they can make entrench, you want make PR permanent. And no the way permanent. You make it with an enchant cause, even enchant cause is a pull am. They use it for economy pull am. So the idea when the government is say, oh, they can make PR permanent, they're just kidding themselves. No, the way permanent. The for me, we focus on and say, oh, now PR they can do, they do PR. Then tomorrow, or first past the post, tomorrow, the same people that do yuki, or when election come, Mr. Pierre says, oh, go arrest that man, they go lock and force. Tell to my neighbor go campaign, neighbor. That is same thing, they go back. That is same thing. Look the legal aspect, the chief, the I could say by the chief justice. What's that going to do where the people that they put on it? Tomorrow, when they say, okay, we don't retire you. You don't get job again. What's he go do? I go feed him family. I go leave. So the incentive is there for him to go by the people we put on it. Yes, if he would expect say they get integrity, he go say no, and they follow the law, I go follow this, I go follow that. But maybe even his security is not guaranteed. Even his security not guaranteed. If you want to do the right thing, who that go protect him?
Well, Superman, let me look at you. We are glad we talk about the Chief Justice because we need for break down this one situation because you find out that one of the laws that more than they try for um, introduce now that the Chief Justice will become the final arbiter as to who that win the elections or who that not win the elections. You know, way like they want for make sure say the appeal time is reduced, and then when you appeal or before the election is announced, the chief justice has to receive the results of the elections. I can be corrected on that. The chief justice get for receive the results of the elections and get for note and make sure say there are nobody no get any petition or anything. You know, we puts a power, we puts the chief justice in a very very powerful space. Do you think that the people of Sierra Leone are losing their power?
Absolutely. Because again, who that appoint the chief justice? Now
At
the
the
incumbent
president?
government. Yes. Believe you me, whatever I go remember say, but la appoint you, or la appoint Shebepe, maybe na me pardon them, and people who have trust, I put in it. So at the end of the day, you don't take and say this person don't do me favor, this person don't do me this. You know, the mechanism is always there. The only way we will do this now for reduce the president in power. The 1991 constitution is good, but the only thing it confer too much power to the president. Too much power. It makes the legislative arm and the judicial arm of government redundant. Because more or less, then are the hands of the president. You know, you can't bite the hands that feed. Because again, even the security, now the executive arm they give that security. You as the chief justice. Because you say get family, you say get your welfare, you picking there. You say get life for protect. In that critical situation in there, you say members, if I do something I put something where the man don't want, am I even my own life says am I secured?
And you know,
You see,
I'm not cut you word, yeah. I'm not cut you word. Recently, the Chief Justice pull one. I just want for add to what you say because recently the Chief Justice make pull one memo in which they say nobody not for make any arrest or no policeman not for I respect any order if in the chief justice not sign out on that order. That is to say, let's say for example, a court, well, like one court give order say, okay, then for go arrest this person and detain him. You cannot obey that judge. Pass you go up to the chief justice. The chief justice then for go sign and say yes. On a need for respect that thing. Dey. For me, I just think to say, I think that the other arms of government, especially the judiciary, seem for the copy from the executive, and one for make themselves in a way, one for make the chief justice infallible. That is to say, the one for make the chief justice untouchable, or be put himself above the law. You know, usurping the powers of all other courts. Because I not see why you for demand that that other judges must need take orders from you before their own judgments can be corrected, and the court is supposed to be independent. How you think to say this is a play on the independence of the court at the end of the day?
But that is even ridiculous because you get plenty courts all over the country. So in case a judge want get a bench warrant for somebody, we're not kind of court wait and call. So pass you go approve them. Will you be able to do that job even? Because you know I must verdict and for must school for I must wait and go for camp you the chief justice every day. You're not able to even do them. So you know these people and something and they we need for think we say safe as a human being. Say, but what will they try to do so? How is this practical in its application itself? You see, but the way you set them up, it look like say what will they do now? Instead of we create more checks and balances, we want more or less consolidate power to individually, where more or less now like a pyramid from the president to get 2-3 people in bottom, where go control all thing. And that they make we citizens more vulnerable. Because if again, now the chief justice I get final saying for me, then what are my chances? If me and the chief justice, or me I go against the chief justice in interest, what are my chances? And this what I can always say, this has ramifications beyond Sierra Leone. Because Sierra Leone a country will need foreign direct investment. It need people and business people in other country them for come invest in Sierra Leone for create employment. But would those people be enticed for go to Sierra Leone? The way they're gonna say if sometimes somebody they were related to them, people that will get power, get issue with them, they are doomed. We see recently a case of the Italian name against this picking away that the Bio family. Yes.
Admabio.
You see, and those Italians were all over social media talking about it. So if me not to Sierra Leonean, me not breeches, let me say black breeches or white breeches, I read that one day, I'm going to invest in Sierra Leone. Do you think I will go there? No. And that gets serious because not a government will create employment. Well, nearly over 8 million people in Salone. Government will employ each, even maybe people in that government, they're not probably past 200,000 or 300,000. What about the 7 point almost million? Or let's say people go eligible for work, maybe at least 3 million or 4. Who said they go put you work? If business they open at the country, we all know all over the world. Now, business is a create employment, create opportunity, create jobs for people. And most of them businesses are like foreign direct investment. Like the United Kingdom, what we do so? The amount of investment they'll get from America, or they can't invest now. Yeah. If they're not there, basically, where is this country gonna go? Nowhere. But they are confident and no say where they can invest in business at UK. I like the Prime Minister said, they get issue with the Prime Minister safe. Then go get justice. So they're not bothered about that. But why would they want to go and invest in Sierra Leone and not say somebody not happy with you? You know, I like you don't put in you almost million. Like you make valid against you where not just behind the scenes. So this get ramifications. But what they do to we save, we never know. Now look, we never get enough revenue. I will get enough revenue. We not get people them investors and business people them enough like the country where they create a streamline for revenue we get taxation from. Because even if they don't pay tax, the people they earn salary, then they pay tax. But all of that is not happening because we know they create the environment where we're conducive enough for let people that come out and country can invest in the country. So most of the time, the only investor is in a salon, now investor they can the extractive industry. Can mine gold, diamond, rutile, iron ore, take the raw material, can go. Now that's what they come. Because they know say that transactional investment. They will come spend 1 million, do the investment once, get all the I don't know, go with a once. So the money already don't spend, no say, wait till they go, it's equivalent. So whatever happened, like you just left. We don't see many companies like that will come and go because they know say what we can spend, what we take right now, maybe we get equivalent, we don't put the money, whatever. But in a see business, so it's okay, like I open jeans factory for they make jeans them for the supply America. Or like I open factory where they make picking clothes them. Or like I open factory where they make shoes them. Like I open factory where they make this, then they come. Again, we not get even the energy. The energy supply pass them in can own powerhouse and that will cost them so much. So but that is another thing. But the climate as well is not conducive because anybody can bully. Right now, you know Sierra Leonean. You can go Salo say right now. You access somebody go meet you and OC beat you back because you get power. You go to police, you go complain, say, but look all this man can beat you, don't wound me. Before you don't say police man, they lock you back and I said. Say one can fit that mandate.
So that's when we can that when we come back to a thought around this constitutional review thing because like I want to say my PMD say there are other issues around this constitutional review where I think to say we for focus span, you know, rather than which you say likely rather than just the PR systems, the systems that are around the electioneering process, you know. So the other thing I want for what we just want for bring come up, you talk about breaking down the powers of the government, but we not see this constitutional review as if it wants to break down the power of government. We they see I'm like for say it want for increase the power of government. Do you think in the whole this is something that should go through, or this is something we never just reject outrightly?
Well, the opportunities there to be rejected outrightly because we know say they need to get 2/3 majority. We get already members of parliament are the opposition. Two, we always go with the government anyway. The opposition able to control them. But I just see this not say they don't drop two member of the opposition members in the parliament from parliament. So they dwindle the figure. So I'll not be surprised if it pass. However, like what you say no more. Let us say self say then say okay, whatever system they put, electoral process and choose first past the post PR. Even if the opposition able maintain self say and the first past the post remain. You know, because the two systems in our constitution, we can use either. And the same thing again, the election again bodies them people who are responsible. Institutionally country were responsible for make sure say election go ahead peacefully, free and fair. Obviously, the electoral commission, you get the security apparatus from ONS, where comprise of the police, the military forces, so on and so forth. Then you also get statistics Sierra Leone, when an effort comprise the data of voters them at different side. So all of their institutions they are, if you don't reform them, for make them able to work effectively and transparently and fairly, it's like when like say where somebody gets saw, you know, put mercy per move, it take place like cover. But the saw they per first inside. So if you don't mean and put plaster, then they do nothing. Now for many people, they don't see no more. As you go now, also you put the plaster back, the old saw don't appear. So that is what we are doing. This is all cosmetics. The process of electioneering is cosmetics. Because we get bodies that were responsible for electioneering in the first place. If we not reform them, the same problem what we don't get all along, they come back and always go persist. So this was an opportunity because the government now say they try to tell we say no, they want to separate the bill. This one force now for the electoral reforms. The other constitution waiting call that bill is separate. They go do it separately. But we all know say that now a few reason for say this is going to the back burner. They don't kick out to the long grass. Because if definitely this government will not talk about that reform day from the opposition days, they're not going to bring candies, then left one day behind. Because these two, they work hand in hand. They work hand in hand. So you can use one stone for kill both bats. If you use one, you know reform the other one, you're just wasting your time. So again, I mean, yes, I know say the PR, it don't make no sense at all for Sierra Leone. It's not supposed to, it don't make any sense. We'll be using them for emergency issues. All what government is say, oh, well, PR go make, we're not going to spend per by election this. You still do a first by the post system. You still go put mechanisms for make sure so not spend per by election. You still go give women representation them. You still go do inclusion or whatever. All things go do for first past the post. So the idea that now only PR can do that one day is very, very disingenuous. Even to the layman go understand, say no. If you want to put 30% quota for women there, you can still put some first by post say, okay, each party for make sure say give 30% quota to women. Very simple. So that's what you need for say that change from first past the post to do PR for that do that one day. It is very disingenuous. Because the case I don't see government they make. Oh, we need for guarantee woman representation, but you can guarantee woman representation through the same first party post. But
Well,
again, that is important.
let's just say something concerning this woman representation. I saw you for cut you off. Um,
Okay, no, that's fine.
I don't know why people think that women must have a special 30% quota rather than empowering women and giving them a free space for able for challenge situations or challenge positions in everywhere. You're not think to say, in my own opinion, you're not think to say that 30% quota is a limitations of women's ability to be in leadership.
Yes, well, the argument for that is that okay, women then get a very disadvantaged position from the beginning, the onset. So for like able to give them parity, you get for give some sort of positive discrimination on their behalf. For give them first that first step for able to catch up. So that is the argument. Second time, you just say, okay, let's just look no more competent women, this and that, because of the kind of politics so we can't get a practice where you as politician, if you be prepared for threats, for cause, for intimidation, for all of those sort of things, you more or less don't weaken the woman in your own position because you take and say, oh, would I be able to go to all of those challenges for like match victorious? So that is the argument where, in some sense, it kind of seen to say yes, this is an argument. Okay, we somehow accept the argument, say yes. Right now, as how the country they, the woman get less resources, they're more culturally tied to certain things that they make them weaken for go ahead for able to compete with man there. We're very experienced, we're very seasoned, we're able to that fet all and so now I make like that the argument say okay, that will give them a leg up so that at least they will able to get some sort of parity from that foundation. But again, you can do it from any electoral processes. You don't need for say na PR number for do one power. You can do it because we don't say okay, every first past the post, APC una for put make sure una put forward 30% of una candidates for be woman. It's the same thing. But
Because
the
the question is, what if the party no actually gets 30% of that able women a day, or the party gets more than 30% of that it will get more than 30% of women that were able. That is one. And secondly, now the fact that for me, I don't know if you agree with this. For me, I also see the 30% as a limitation rather than a scale for women participation. I see it as a limitation because I only see the opening of opportunities for women in the sense that the political parties and other space makes it clear that man and woman can just go in any side, and as long as what you get for show, you get for show your ability. For example, most recently the APC begin put forward women like this woman, Honorable Aminata, another very, very astute women. The women not be ever because first time we hear the about the APC, just feel that people like for say the woman are all within at the APC now, then they selfish or they sell per mind, or they don't get no ability for do anything. But there are very, very outstanding and powerful women within the political framework where just need for be given opportunity by male figures that have dominated the leadership. Once these opportunities are open, then these women will come forward. But for me, I think to say giving them that even that 30% that we say we're giving women, for me, oh, I don't know. I just feel say it is some kind of way to also limit them.
no, well, the idea is not that is the minimum. That is the minimum. So because again, like you said, there are women who are eloquent, who can defend, who can do everything. But if you didn't watch we electoral history, what we say election, what they go compete for, like say a constituency, safe. Now battle. Like you decide you get a man they fight for you, get this, so man they cost for you, the man they go do this for you, man they go do this for you. So all of that was the inhibit women for participate. Because if you get your wife, you go feel say, if you go participate, you say, for can cost, you can stone with us, they for can do this, they for can do this, and obviously for one move. So you don't limit her. But when you know say, okay, now it gets a quota, when a minimum quota where you able to put yourself forward, when the party not get much option, even the people they compete will not say yes, minimum we go for give certain percentage. I think say it give the opportunity for give courage to other women back for men and come on board. Because again, like you said, it has been men all of the time. Now we country soon, it has been men. In so many other countries as well, a man. So this approach is like it just like common like na country like America. Harvard, when at the top universities in America, they give try for give students from Black American background more quota for when they go get them because they like I say they don't begin on a disadvantaged background anyway. So when they able to create parity, you go for help them positive discriminate for them so that you will give them the opportunity when they say go attend top university because some people they not to say me what is also mean a testimony where I go at Albert Academy I attend. Now, what we come on an school, some other little seats, all seats will come on entrance and we call them common entrance. What we sit, some other top, we go like where they go meet up in the academy and we get the move stream. Now all the students will do best. Now they put on the move stream. Now some people come on and posh school them, then this, that, where be lead whip at the grade. But when we go then at the same class, where they teach with the same teaching, we were doing better than them. We were doing better than them. So, wait till them be little but then grade than they. Now, because they be getting the tools them for make them excel, we'll not be getting tools than they. So it's not that we'll not be getting intelligence for able to perform like them perform, but they were much more prepared. So that didn't say a positive discrimination, therefore, for make sure say you equalize a little bit the inequality within a society between man and woman. In general, any society, now this what they like today, there is inequality between man and woman. Obviously, when they look at from a religious perspective, we know say that there's reasons for that. But if you look at on a secular perspective with this political and democratic political aspect, we also know say now because of the people who build the system, now the man them build the system. So there's some sort of hegemony going on there for make sure say they protect themselves within the system. And culturally, they can our country themselves another problem back.
Yes. Okay. Let me look at quickly. Let me look at let's take one comment here. This comes from George Walker, 1860. He said, "What makes me mad is this idea that proportional representation will stop violence. I'm not buying that. Do you think that's sellout point is a strong sellout point for the proportional representation? Does it have any chance or ability for stop violence in elections?"
No, not at all. Not that is just a fallacy. I mean, the people I think say they talk like people where like someone a full man, no one they see what's in called. The last election, also proportional representation. It was kind of fet on no see. Some of who be there at the gun all over. We go connect open tear gas for me only talk so the tear gas that inside me motor land, the canister. So now God has say save some of food because who say swab the motor big in lady. If not for say God just make a swerve and the other way no more. Over die in that world for die. So we go kill almost a stone we. Now run we go. So the idea that it's just a joke. Because the last election we don't see her. We see all kind of waiting and intimidation, violence, waiting and now God will want some sign and they will go for go campaign. Then we see not safe. As a campaign, somebody the first for pull out back. You know, if you have APC polo behind the first when in the other side, you put the polo make maybe people not take notice of you. So the idea that we don't see the example, and not to say, like say, we not know old PR election before. Recently as 2020, the PR election we old. We see what happen. So the idea that you go cut this, like say we not be don't do them before, you go can't lie and me say if we do them, all this go, but we don't do them before. And you know, it's a most years old one. We see it happen. We see election when they chase people. 30 years, and people when they come and they home say, 30 no go back. 30 day. So I don't know how you pull out that kind of story they like say we don't see him before. We don't see him before. Not so true. And like what they say no more, all waiting and they argue for. If not, that's no more they want to make PAC day, they don't need for change first past the post system. Because they can able to do it all back inside the first past the post system. We have to be, we have to be honest as Sierra Leoneans. Say, regardless of what political persuasion you do, we Sierra people don't suffer enough. It is about time now. No one thinks about this. Some of you don't begin old. Let we do something at least. What we can pick and go calm, thing go better small. We're not going to say go be like America, but at least that thing better small. Don't begin to go think it's small. But right now, every day, we're just getting from bad to worse. Every day. It's just too much. Don't get that
All right.
self-conscious as human being.
All right. With this parliament, yeah, and this Woken, for me, I describe this constitutional review thing. I don't want to call them the full constitutional review. I don't know if you agree with me, because I think to say the government just selfishly try for move aspects them of the constitution. We go position them for the next coming election. And so, in my own personal opinion, I think that we not for support this particular constitutional review, because it gets laws. Then most of the laws, then first of all, they support political party and
I think we don't lose.
All right, let's continue for the way to inside the program. The program we watch, we are on YouTube and on Facebook, and of course that now for and Supermade, and we still get Supermade inside the program this evening. We talk about you and Arthur been actually talk about the issue of multi-party versus one party state. Why we deal with this constitution? You think say this one will go melting to multi-party democracy, or the we head for this one party system?
With the multi-party democracy, will not go able per se go remain. But waiting we try for see the comment party one dominates the political space so much so that all other parties have become small party. So when election come, they more or less help them small party contest against them, then go win nearly 60% of the lion share, provided they say that we don't win. This party get 10%, and they get 5%, and they get 20%, this and that. Which is it's a shame if that's not the aim of the opposition.
And at the end of the day, smaller party they not go continue not for the win seat.
Yes.
And then in
So
this
maybe
review,
the way they go do one, probably some party will win 1 seat, some party will win 2 seats. Maybe the bigger one party, smaller party will win maybe 10 or 15 seats. So when they go win nearly 900 and something seats. So that anytime they want to make amendments now, they get the 2/3 majority anyway. So, but again, it is, there's a way when you dig a hole for someone to fall in, you have to be careful, not be saying, now you say they for fall into that hole. You see, we know what's be happening during colonial, the days then where the SLP be there in governance, where Samilton died, where Bola take over, where Albert take over, when they make proposal for one party states. They made the election, what's happening, they lost the election. So the APC can just continue. And the SLP went into the wilderness. So you have to be careful what you wish for. Because the always this follow this, so we won't believe God. We not say God not get the final say. Me and you go make all kind of machinations, but God not get the final say. So we have to be careful.
All right, let's continue for the way to inside the program. And George, I not get a yet. Anybody get a part 2 you can forward them for me? Thank you very much, but I not see the part to it. And I would love for you the part 2. Whilst the part 2 come out, we will put all together part 1 and part 2 and get a very unique discussion after we play them. So if you get the part 2 of the BBC documentary, Your Sliders, please send them for we able for get control of them, okay? All right, so at this point we want to open the phone line. Except Supermed, any other thing that we want for touch on or not talk on?
Not really. I mean, the thing is that someone will be say what we want emphasize by this talk is that we had a huge opportunity, and that opportunity just come and go, and we all let's just not forget, make citizens aware. Say this was a huge opportunity for take a dramatic turn for we country for strengthening democracy. Because if democracy is strengthening, believe you me, who politicians go be mindful of what they do. Because they know say the most of the power then are we the people they earn. So most of the things they go there in line with what we the people they want. But if we votes and not be counted, we go vote na political party or na government they decide whether they win anyway. So wait, how they go be accountable to win?
Right, and this is a big question, accountability. And I know they feel. Supermed, I better ask this question. Maybe I'll ask you this question again. Fine, Arthur Donker. You think, say, after this constitution, I remember one former honorable tell we say we're not going to ever satisfy with law or constitution. You think, say, after this, because one of the things we make we go into constitutional review will be the complaint too much, say the 1991 constitution don't old, again, a lot of things that we need for be updated and not in favor of the people them again. You think, say, after this one, we go satisfy and say, yes, this answer the question of Salon people?
You know, in fact, to go complain more past what to be complain before. Because look at things that in our constitution very simple, don't make no sense. Go for at least amend section 76 1A, B, and C. Say if you're not to SIM, you voluntarily become a citizen of another country, you not qualify for being MP or minister or president. However, if you pick where you can born now, like when you born in picking a son abroad here, when you don't want to go saloon safe, then qualify for go be MP, minister or president, because they not voluntarily take the citizenship and then get the citizenship by birth. How is that correct?
And now that's Fatima they use now. Continue. I just say ask not to that Fatima they use now for making in claim towards to the presidency of Sierra Leone.
Well, probably you qualify if you use that name, because I say constitution say 76 1A. He said, what to make you know me and you not go qualify because we'll come out country, we'll bond, we can voluntarily take citizenship from other country. And the word voluntary itself is questionable. Because maybe when we come to France, I want to go university. I don't get money for pay. But I apply for citizenship. Because I apply for citizenship, then go give me grant for that go university. So did I do it voluntarily? Or na circumstances drive me for doing that? So but now that they own law say. But by virtue of fact that you don't come on you picking a because of you now Sierra Leonean citizen, you picking get Sierra Leonean citizen by right. So but that picking because it's not a voluntarily, because in get the French or the British citizenship because they're born and they ain't qualified. So all of those ambiguities and lacunas them.
No, that is even a problem. That is a serious problem. I don't talk this just because of Fatima, because I know see people only at the SLPP we're gonna listen there now and you say, oh yes, you talk because now Fatima is fallen. No, but the problem is you find out that again, and many of them people them way who are not born in Sierra Leone, they are born outside, they grow up outside, they go to school outside, they know nothing of the culture. They know nothing of the mindsets of the people. They know nothing of how business is run, how things are done in Sierra Leone. How do we make them leaders?
Exactly so. That is and then people last say we won't pick it born now. They don't even understand safe outside. They don't even it's just crazy. That law need to be amended. And now don't see say there was a proposal down where they say well if you not possible get to SIM, dual citizenship. If you go to Salon, you live there for 2 years. Before the election, you know, for not left the country for 1 month. Within that 2 years, if you left the country where they go say no for past 1 month, you go qualify. I think that is the proposal nowadays at the floor. Where so it's not perfect, but at least it's better small comparing
No,
to
but
barring people.
no, but Superman, I think to say that is still bad. The thing when listen, yeah, I'm not against Sierra Leoneans trying to claim our children from out of Sierra Leone. I'm not there against that. But I think to say the presidency of Sierra Leone for strictly be limited to people who were born in Sierra Leone, and at least they were raised in Sierra Leone. At least you're not only born in Sierra Leone, but you for go school in Sierra Leone. You know, you for go up to secondary school in Sierra Leone. That
No, that is
don't
very
put you in
important. In
position.
fact, what you talk so
Good.
at a very important because what you do,
Mhm.
the person need for know the country small first at least. So it's not only born, they let go up there small, let at least understand the country, understand the culture. Me and you, because we go up there, we know the culture, we know things, you know, that is important. So the need for amend this 76 one, but when we talk they will say, oh, they were so the diaspora, they want to take power now. We know the what it means say diaspora, it means say we not say I don't know when they live outside Sierra. It don't mean say because we don't care now, we not to Sierra Leoneans again. What do I mean? So if we were there, we get more interest of Sierra Leone person and say, oh, they are the country. You see? So
Definitely.
it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. But again, people are very selfish. Then they just watch themselves, their own interest, you know, and take and say, okay, if we make this or that to come, then you can't talk past me, then get MP, he pull me go, I don't agree. Now me that the MP now, that protect me safe. So that is why, you know, it's just sad. We get so many
But this kind
mediocres
of
them.
but this kind of protection, safe, yeah. Whilst we still on this constitution thing, this kind of protection for me, I think to say, I not see them like a protection in as much as when you dey talk, my mind just open to the fact that politicians, people who design this thing and design this thing so that them picking the way them don't burn out of the country. You understand? You go able to take advantage and come back, come into one of them big political parties, then back, you know, and take the reins of government. So them picking the way they don't with them burn outside because me not think to say this now law with them put for the layman in Peking, though the layman in Peking can take advantage of that. But I strongly say and say these are laws that are put in place so that politicians then go able for do that lineage kind of power, for follow that lineage kind of power in Sierra Leone, imposing family upon family on the people of Sierra Leone, knowing fully well that once you go outside of Sierra Leone, you get a tendency for land pan funding.
No, that could have been. We'll never know it's an real intention, but that is also something very applicable. Because when they put this thing together, saying looking at maybe me picking that no can let me say put because it doesn't make any sense to me. If you dey buy the Saloma way before say they born, now they go up, and they go school, you dey buy am because they live in America, but the picking way before they go born in America, no one we no live that salon safe. We no go school, no nothing salon in qualify. How does that make sense? How does that make sense? You see, so all of these things, we know they talk about ourselves. We know they talk about ourselves. Also, they talk about now one thing no more. First pass the post PR, first pass the post PR. You know
So
the thing
so
they
so
want
on
to
the whole, like I said before, for this is just my own personal view. This constitutional review thing, this constitutional amendment. Sorry, I don't just want for column a review. This constitutional amendment thing is a waste of time for the people of Sierra Leone.
absolutely, absolutely. Are we benefit anything out of it? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Because you look at the amendment and look at the laws, them look what's in come. What's in me and you benefit? What the people go benefit? The structure remains. Like what is just so you get so you just pour out plaster. The soul still laying. You know, deal with her. How that soul they go well? They go well. So we get a perennial soil here where this will be opportunity for us to deal with her. But now we hear again and say, okay, no, that bill, let's separate the bill. This are the first one, and the second one, and then go deal with her later. Later when?
All
Later
right.
when?
Somebody make a comment. This last comment on Facebook. Sorry, na YouTube. He say, "I thought your argument is discriminatory. Um, Sierra Leone, I think you say your Sierra Leonean deserve better. Americans born abroad by Americans are eligible to contest for the presidency. Why not Sierra Leonean children born abroad?" So okay. So this person actually understand me arguments, but so I just make me argument straight up. If you Americans who are born abroad, they are not born abroad and brought up abroad solely. It's not possible.
No,
There
anybody
is
want
no
born America
American.
say they be president in America. America the law, if
Yes,
you don't born America, they be president.
there is no American who's born outside and he grew up outside and today is the president of America. No, you have to grow up in the
No.
United States. Even if you are born outside by an American parents that is probably on a mission or something, okay, you need to come back and be born in the United States. Let me tell you, for example, take the story of what's his name again, the former British prime minister who was said to. The story is different. Some people said he was born
Boris
in the
Johnson.
United Kingdom. No, what is his name again? This
Boris Johnson you talk
guy that
about. He was born in
no,
America.
not Boris, no, Boris Johnson said that was born in Jamaica. He grew up in Sierra Leone. Um, I don't know if people know that they talk about this popular former British prime
British
minister.
Prime
And
Minister will
man,
go up in a saloon.
yes, he grew up in Sierra Leone. Papa na be lecturer at Fabi College. Now maybe during I think during the wartime to Ernest by Koroma in terms of I didn't
Peter?
forget this man name.
No, Peter.
And
This
Tony
Peter.
Blair you talk about.
Tony Blair.
Hmm.
Look at Tony Blair in life. Tony Blair, story says Tony Blair was born in England and in Briancan and Sierra Leone. But there are other people who say Tony Blair was born in Sierra Leone. Although in the case politically he was born in England, he grew up in Sierra Leone. You don't understand me? You have to, and then when in parents and done in Papa done in Woken and Sierra Leone, they went back to England. He grew up within the British culture. So in the majority of in life, now the British culture it is. So for me, it's not about whether you are born outside. It's whether you can be identified. You understand me?
But I
As a
thought you have
Sierra
to be
Leonean.
born in the country. Then for born in the country for become president of that country. Dey. If you're not born in the
No,
country, you
well,
not for be president.
no. Well, in Europe, in England, in America, you don't have to be born in America. You have to be
No,
born by an American
in
parent.
America, for they be president of America, for born inside America.
No, you have
I
to be
remember the
born by an
argument, the
American.
bad right argument. Yes, America, if for born in there for be president. If not to
Well,
that,
okay.
people like Schwarzenegger all want for contest for be president. Took Mamdani wanted to contest,
No,
but when not born inside
Schwarzenegger,
America, they contest
Schwarzenegger,
as president.
no, Schwarzenegger can never be a president. Mamdani can never be a president because they are all immigrants. Schwarzenegger
Yeah, they're not born there, they see. Unless they born you
no,
there,
look, apart from
born
that
you
self, now Switzerland, now a Swedish citizen. Now migrate to America. Not to America, I born. I know Schwarzenegger, now a Swedish, now a
no, not German.
Swiss.
Not German,
Na,
sir.
na, na, not to German self. Na Switzerland. Na they comot. Na they born. Na Switzerland they born. But you know, say people away come on as Switzerland. If you go to Switzerland, you get people with German origin, French origin, how they call them, English origin. They're all just packed. But Arnold Schwarzenegger na Switzerland they born. Sylvester Stallone na Italy na they come out. Na Sicily na they come na Italy come out. Mamdani no born na America. The thing with America na that if you are a migrant who migrated into the United States and then you gain citizenship through migration, you can become up to a governor. You can even become a senator and a congressman. That is fine. But to
Yeah, but you
be
cannot become a
citizen of
president.
America, yes, to be citizen of America, you must be born from an American. You must be born in America directly. You
To
must be
become the
born in
president. Exactly
America,
so. But
or
the same thing man for
yes.
applying a saloon. For that be president, if you born a saloon. If you not born as I will be presidency.
So this is the thing. This is the thing with constitution. So which means that we parliament the major in the minor and the minor in the major. We parliament so you do square. But there is something I want to ask you interest, and I want to get you. Oh yes, Austrian. Austria, not Swiss. Austria, not Swiss. Thank you very much. Now,
Yeah, Austria,
Austria.
yes.
Former senator, yes. John McCain was born abroad. Yes. Ajena, Austrian. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very much, Ajay. Schwarzenegger was born in Austria. Yes, not Switzerland. Thank you. Austria. Yeah, because it's about, I know say you link with Germany. Thank you so much. So now talk about we. Now, there is something where I'm interested in all of these um debates going around for the elections and the presidency. The ability for independents to run for the presidency. Because in the 1991 constitution, it says you cannot be president of Sierra Leone if you are not part of a political party. What do you think?
Well, again, that is why I said all of these things need to be revisited.
I want to bring some, okay, just a
And
moment, I want to bring something to your knowledge quick. Let me bring something to your knowledge quick. I want to make you know, say, two APC MPs go against that. That's, they made an argument that independence don't forget the ability for run as for presidency in Sierra Leone.
yeah, well, this is the thing. Right now, the people they're all party people. So they're not gonna advocate for non-party people. Well, like you say, talking they vote for Christmas. But the fact remains here is, even if you say independent candidates for stand, the likelihood the independent candidates will be poorly because the institutions are not reformed. And the institutions, they are very partisan. They're not reformed. So they will make all kind of way for make sure say the independent candidates is completely outwit. It's so much so that the independent candidate will take us a waste of time for that contest. So this is the issue. Unless we reform the bigger things them first. We'll not
Like,
focus
you
on the
don't think to say
small
that's
things.
big? You don't think to say that's big for reform?
No, it's not big for
For
reform in the context of the people who they do the election first. Now them big. Now then get for because whatever you contest, you not contest to political party independent, so you got to go through them people and they. Now then they make sure say you able contest, and then they make sure say you win, you lost. Now then they protect you, do this, give you rights, give you this, everything. So if them people they don't reform them, then as corrupt as they could possibly be, you just gonna go into a swamp. You know, like you say, you just go fash inside. At the end of the day, you say go look and say, but this my chances are almost none but zero.
no,
Because the
but if
system,
some of you they go, but if some of you want for go in the spirit of Donald Trump for go drain the swamp, we not get rights for do that. Not we right for do that.
you can
Does the
actually do it
system
within a
have to
political party.
dictate? Does the system have to dictate what we do? We for allow the system for dictate, or we for be enabled for exercise with rights?
Well, that is what I'm saying. Until the reform the system, they're not going to enable you for exercise your rights if they feel say you are a threat to them. You see? But if the system has been reformed, they're independent, then they work transparently, fair, then they're able to make sure say every citizen's right is protected. So even if you're not a part of the system, then you are going to be protected. So until you have that protection in the first instance, going to jump into the ocean, you just go drown no more. Because somebody know where they make sure they protect you. So this is the problem. I make I talk somebody put the cat before the horse. The thing that when they make the election, the thing that responsible, give me and you, we right, justice, and everything at the country. Now then first we need to make sure say we make them watertight. Then we'll do any other thing now for we now. Because we know say if after one do advantage for me, the law will protect me. But right now, because after related to the first lady, anything way after one do for me, now both case I dey go solve for nothing. Because
So
when I
don't
go
give
na
me bad
cause I say
name.
na after say now that part in business you want bring Ghana, first lady brother, but you get my know. But
So
all
my
of this
friend,
one I said,
so man, not give me bad name, not give me bad name.
you know, no, I just make an example. You see,
I
these are the
know, I know, I
issues.
know, I know. I know. All right. Okay. Just a quick one. Um. All right. I try for look for one or two interesting comments, and we will lead on before we call on Sengbe Pierre for look at the phone line.
Okay, family members, them. I think we still there. We'll watch it here.
Okay. Now somebody come up with one argument here. It's the name now Sin 4940. It said the law of Sierra Leone of the law of Sierra Leonean born out of Sierra Leone through parents' heritage was to allow development through investment such as Sir Idris Elba, Isaiah Washington, and others to promote Sierra Leone. You think to say that's not like a good argument?
Yes, all of those things. It could be good agreement. It could be good intention. But again, the foundation is not there. The foundation is not there. So that is the problem. Until we make sure say Sierra Leoneans' right is respected. Just with human rights, some of us. Forget about any other things. With
So
human
me,
rights as
I
Sierra
want come
Leoneans.
inside there for just short one no more. I think at this particular point in time, it risky for we. One, we not get better data. With data collection very poor. We don't know than a real salon person. Anybody can come and claim. We don't see even when they introduce things and when they give rights to drugs, lot them for all with diplomatic passports. You know, we now one of the highest, passport in the land. So for me, for now, I think it's risky because anybody from somewhere else can just say, look, this BNTM, then people are where they come, the SLPP government, where they come, Arabian government. They don't give we passports past any other government to people and where they feel say get link or trace to Salon. And the question we they ask now, then people and the always they don't give, whose development when they don't help we with?
Cocaine.
Fine. So for me, right now, it's very much risky. It's very, very much risky. But and
You see, Shebe Pierre, I'm not cutting
Superman,
you, but
go now
Salon
back
a small
and
country.
ask for your birth certificate. Then they tell you make other one.
Salon, the good thing about we say, we're a small country. We all know we say. If somebody born and go up in Salon, we all know them. Their issuance of passports because the projects be there in Ghana. Ghana they do that for entice people for can settle this and that. But you go put them into a category of people so that you able know if I don't give 500 people this some sort of homecoming citizenship by virtue of their descendants, or I will be able to have a system where they monitor these people, where it will be off the original citizen. This is another new category of citizens where I go monitor for make sure say no abuse or anything not go happen at the system. For make sure say I feel say why I don't give so there is some sort of benefit coming to the country one way or the other. And I think with Ghana, it's been very, very successful when they do them. It's been very, very successful because we don't see plenty of them African diaspora and the way they take us and trace their lineage back to Ghana. We go there. So they don't go up in business and they don't go up in charitable organization. They don't go do
No, Superman, I want to disagree with you a little bit here on this point. If you look at the Ghanaian model gets for do with making sure that they sell Ghana, and the heritage in a way that it attracts genuine people then towards the Ghanaian culture with the mindset of wanting to come to settle in Ghana. Understand say Bob Marley with na Ghana idea from where almost as we Bob Marley that we left Rita where Rita left Jamaica and Mali na Ghana na them Rita can sit down. There are other people them big people within the entertainment even from here in the United States we prefer for go sit down na Ghana. If you look at Idris Elba, you find out that Idris Elba prefer for do a lot of things that we do na Ghana rather than in Sierra Leone because Ghana gets more opportunities and chances. Sierra Leone not get nothing. So it's not
but
about
that's what I'm
just
saying.
giving the
That's what I
passport.
was saying.
Okay,
Now maybe they say the same thing at all. Because of waiting, Ghana don't set up a system where they work. So when they do that one day, everything they work well, everything they fit in well. They able monitor and they able no say result they happen way positive. Meanwhile, because of we not get a system, the whole thing that we country really lamentable
Really
to say the
pathetic.
least. Yes.
All right,
No
one last thing.
but it's very difficult for low able do that kind of thing in our country. Because again,
One last thing. Samuel Pierre, this one they go for you. Superman, I'm sorry, I just want to forget this thing quickly. Samuel Pierre, I'd ask you this question. So, Sin ask a question. I'm just going to ask to read this question. He's Sin, I also na woman. I don't want for say, I know, I'll say a man. But if na woman, please let me say if na woman, please. He say, Afo, do you think just child born with Bill daughter carrying the Bill surname can be president like late JJ Rollins with this law in the near future?
There you go.
No, not for me. They don't ask me.
No,
But me,
Now
I
you
read
go
back back.
now,
qualify.
That's what
no,
you
According to
no.
the constitution, you go qualify.
Hold on.
You go qualify according to the
According to the
constitution.
constitution, it not qualify
But make you not qualify.
because in not to Salon, in Papa, not to from African descent.
No, in that, that's I don't know constitution so say you papa for be from African
Yes, he
descent.
did
You
it.
know,
He did
No,
it.
it been dead. I don't know. There are
He
things
did it.
about the
Not to be did it.
constitution.
With the use the 1991 constitution still, he did it. Superman.
who's section one day?
Oh, look under citizenship. He did it.
Let me
Now the
know
reason
say
this will make the woman themselves at some point in the Justin Scowan, then be the protest against that.
Oh, they say yes. They say the woman them feel discriminatory.
Yes.
Because what they mention is about the male, not to
constitution
do
they
with okay.
racist and a discriminatory. So now like this, if you now born with white woman, you pick you automatically a citizen. Whereas if Salon woman born with a white man, in picking out to citizen.
But that is funny because all that country then are the reverse. All that country are the reverse. Now the woman where born ain't gonna be citizen. All that country are the reverse.
But this person
No,
asked
but
a very
because we are
important question.
particular.
He asked important question. Number one, first of all, what to make Igwe ask for answer, we don't know the skin color of just in picking with Agnes. One, because if in skin color, na like a mama, then take them family name again, and they become.
Well, that means they think of.
Not all because legally if for become, but because in disguise, it they become.
Because you know what in 71 say, he said if you qualify for be a member of parliament, that they qualify you for be a president. So but 71A, B and C say
dual citizenship.
Yes, you for
They
be
disqualify you
somebody when not
automatically.
don't dual citizenship and one. You for be somebody of 40 or plus, you somebody of sound mind. It basically not mention any other thing, but maybe you say the citizenship of itself gets your own interpretation. Other segment.
It did it. So
Okay,
so
we get side for Ken
now
Fatima
look at
court.
NASA Ayub in case as a case.
Oh yes,
study.
NASA in case. NASA Ayub in case.
NASA Ayub born na salon in Papa I think them born himself na salon. But because of his skin color, then say if we go for naturalization. It refuse and it turn away refuse.
NASA Ayub in Mama na Sierra Leonean.
But in Papa, because of the waiting. So now like this, you forefather. Now the word and the inside the constitution, I'm pretty sure you forefather for being for Negro African descent.
Must be black and Negro.
African
must be
descent.
Negro. Yes,
Negro,
of African descent.
Of black
yes.
Negro African descent.
Negro of African descent. I think that's not the wording. I think that's not the wording.
So just like they can in Pekin, in people them when a mother build them, can able for disguise them based on in color. It depends what in color I like.
No, that's what they look for. Would they left the word down to Pekin and then again for me to say anytime that particular bio Pekin on a feta, not to Sierra Leonean.
Alright, this is a
okay.
program we had on YouTube and on Facebook. We are still family members there. They are. It's still here.
Okay.
Okay, so let me see. I think if you're available, we can take a few calls. If not, we can still try for wrap up.
Okay, still wrap up.
So let me just see if any call in the next seconds. You can call another voice inside the program. If not, we leave. Oh, the line don't open now. I hope say connect to Papa God. Man, no comfy. Alright. I thought they help me with the call them, yeah? They're not can sing for
Yes.
hearing me. Yes, it is live now.
Yeah.
Hello?
Good evening.
Binta
How una dey
Finley.
do?
Yeah, go
Yes,
ahead.
Fambul, good evening. Go ahead.
Yeah. What I dey try for say this constitutional review, may I feel say e no get no benefit for the ordinary Sierra Leoneans them. The only thing na the people the way Madabio don't put as important people na they benefit, which is a sad thing. Me I been they expect right now for reduce the powers of the president. But what we they see now, then just they increase the power of the president. Then they make the other people, them other organization all dormant. Then they under the president, which is very, very bad. Now, we're not good for we at all. We say we country they goes today so. If we not take them, we they lose Sierra Leone. We they lose Sierra Leone. And waiting then they do now this one part now sense then they make in a way for make the one party state. Then they cleverly they push them in. Now and then they do so. We see that they laugh. Now serious situation. Boku man no go able go Sierra Leone again. They can soon. And worst waiting me the fear. Now we they say Madabio bad. What about now? Madabio left in 8 years. He hand over power to the one way wicked person. We get evil agenda person. We know what thing will happen tomorrow. It's very serious. And what are they talk again about? Now I want to talk about this citizenship for being a president. For me, I be
All right,
for
my just
once
1
make
minute, yes.
them I be for once let them say anybody where they be president of Sierra Leone, if for born as Sierra Leone, if for men as Sierra Leone, because before he become president. Okay, if it be to say you na picky where they don't born outside from a Sierra Leone papa, you know say them born you outside the country. You know say you na like for example you na British citizen, but now you papa and I'm born you na Britain. You want can be president na Sierra Leone. You for then at the country for 20 years. You for then at the ground for 20 years. Yes.
I like that.
You did it, you learn the culture, you learn everything. Sometimes you go qualify. And if you get good behavior, you get one police record, you know, they become president. Therefore, put their law in
Thank
the
you.
tight one. For make sure
Thank
say
you.
people they're not just carry inside that country. Oh no, then become president, then turn more than what mother you don't bring Canada the country.
Thank
It's
you.
sad though.
Thank you, ma. Thank you,
It's
ma.
very
Yes,
sad.
ma.
Una
Thank you.
take it. God bless you.
Thank you. Next caller. Caller, what's your name and who's the call from?
Yeah, I dey call from down under.
Yes, go
Yeah,
ahead.
I
Go
dey call
ahead.
from down under. You hear
Mm.
me?
I hear you down under. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. I don't listen to which one they say. Which me they say is, be say because then tear they happen at the country, we for discriminate against others. Most of the laws then they try for make so this constitutional review, if we delve into them properly, not to way they seek the interest of the country, therefore be focused first on how to develop Sierra Leone, and therefore develop Sierra Leone in a better way rather than they can force to a constitutional something way in a long run will come back for onto. Me, I just come out Sierra Leone to be precise. Wait here, see. I think the focus will be let them develop the institutions them rather than for focus on this constitutional thing. If you go Sierra Leone, you see for yourself, and they tell you for free, you will feel bad about your country. But at the same time, I they listen to Supermed, we are know like a brother, we are know very well. In the support the APC party, I know they pick on a move, but Supermed said and get a role for play as we in a member of the party, APC party, for let them able push the members and let the members then kick outrightly against this constitutional review. Let them vote against them at all. If they not do something like that, since you go come for bite you, this is just the reality of which they happen. It's just a reality. We have to focus on that. And I appeal to Nauna we had and other programs. Then time wouldn't they give to them politicians, who then they campaign for them programs. Let them put them aside. Let them shelve them for now. Let them focus on this constitution. Let them make sure they stop them people there. Otherwise, Trust me, we sister don't talk. It will be very difficult for let's say Leoneans and go back home. And they appeal to now.
Thank
Now
you.
una there and now una get the mic. Do you
Thank
una
you.
focus
Thank
on
you.
that? Una
Thank you.
focus.
Thank you.
A big good appeal to now. Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye for now.
Thank you so much. Next caller.
All right, the line still open. You can call another voice at the program. No, it's for last minute, so we want for IBAN.
I think to say the best way with this government for to approach this thing was through a referendum. I think to say they were sincere then before don't come with a complete constitutional review. You understand me? Look at all the recommendations made by all the committees set up by previous governments for looking to the constitution, and then we get a complete constitutional review. But this particular thing, when they do so right now at this particular point in time, definitely it's fishy. It is not of the interest of the people of
You
Sierra
get
Leone.
some part of the constitution we obviously get for go through that system. We supposed for. We then can say entrench clause. I hope I get it right. We
Yes.
this thing no, it's not to change anything for man. You get for do certain
Well,
things we
so maybe I can tell you something. I think to say the government they balance something, because if you put the constitution through a referendum, it open the mouth for other people and we get ideas for develop other constitution for coming with their own. You understand me? And so you go get constitution, they go challenge that constitution they in a referendum. That's not true, because you know they just get one copy of one constitution on a referendum just for the people and say yes or no. Sometimes you need for get something with the challenge, and so if people not choose this they will choose that. I know quite remember if not been Kenya, and people and they will remember some of them think they more than me. Well, I just talk and they will just some man those who remember there was one time they were one. I think I be Kenya we be the get a constitution and give let me get the banana. It was so funny in our fruits them use. Banana is something else, you know. With them that be an East African country, but they get a constitution. This not tell the talk so. When you get this, you open the door of your country to a better constitutional document, and you open the door to different ideas. But the problem we don't get in Sierra Leone over the years are that we don't dey left everything at the hand of government. We don't dey left everything at the hand of government. I think to say the well-meaning institutions that we get money for able for come up and gather people them and put together a constitution. And when when government decide for bring this either this constitution or aspect of this constitution to a referendum, Sierra Leoneans must be able to see if we don't want this, we will choose this.
okay. We go quickly on the line again. Atom.
Yes, a caller.
We are
Which time email?
here
Yes, which time email and who's the call from?
Ato and Superman. I greet all man. I call from the backyard.
All right, go ahead.
Yes. You know the constitutional review where they go on now salon the politician them. I dey look at this in two ways. One, is either the All People's Congress Party will be formed the past government that salon now a weakness in their own side for let they're not able to get this constitution amended because then we get all the wherewithal, then we get the support and everything for let them do and amend this constitution. But they fail for do them. So that's not a weakness in them. And if SLPP one can run for do now because they want for take that political praises, say, oh, now they don't amend the saloon constitution since 1991. But on the flip side of the coin again, it's like a political conspiracy. You understand? APC starts then left then SLPP come, then can't do then look at certain clause the way they favor the presidency and other sectors, where they maintain then the politician them. You understand? Where they secure them. So now the blame they go to SLPP say, oh, now like where they set trap for somebody. maybe APC na trap them be set. Then go the thing, then they make the recommendation then and all, because even this PR system and this 50+1 vote for the president, these are things where like APC that they recommend them. But now then they cry towards them thing and they say, oh, then thing they're not fine, you understand? So it's like now then two ways they, but the whole thing all said and done is that the political system as Salon is so weak that they
All right,
don't even
scholar.
remember the citizenry. Now themselves no
Thank
more than
you.
remember now themselves,
Thank you.
And that's
Thank
somehow
you.
we must sleep out. Now thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Next caller. Call outside the call from. Hello?
Okay, I'll take another one.
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, caller, your name and outside the call from.
Yes, so good evening, Apostle. Good evening, Sengbe. Good evening, Superman. They try for eat salad now, but I not get the dressing, so I just turn pepper soup on top of it.
Tribula.
And one of the scenario for qualified person for being Sierra Leone president.
To
I
eat
want to
salad and
mix
pepper
for his
soup, I
mouth
agree
food,
with
so I
you.
just turn the pepper soup and the salad. Superman, some of who cast refugee in America, so not to voluntary way we can, so I want to run after we, one save life who kaya. They don't be citizen, if will be president of Sierra Leone. Because at the end of the day, that's what happened to McCain. McCain born outside America, but America get law. If your parents they own a citizen born you outside America, before you be president, you get a number of time if you don't live in America. Equally, they say if you don't take 20 years. So that way, if you don't understand the system, like the way Joseph been in at Egypt, go prison, they make us so finally understand the system. They deal with two political people, then one baker, one steward, they deal with one soldier, one Potiphar. And your wife make you go jail. So Joseph understand the system. So you qualify for be fair. The only thing we don't left in that country, they rather be not get respect for we. People then get for common and street for the country. Because this man not get no place for go. He get like they can issue and aid. He get other things then back again when I issue and aid. He not ready for bonus and I made them they make all the law them for protect ex-president. Salon people then get for common and do for prevent this man for let repeat 1996. Take the will of the people they again to vote for. That's what you do 1996. So we therefore come back like in 1996. We'll let this man hand over Salon to the right person. May God bless you all.
Thank you. Thank you, caller. Thank you. Next caller. Caller, your name and outside the call from.
Another.
You know the all right. I think that's all for the wrap up now. Pass if you know one sleep you too.
Yeah, Superman in time. I'm on day before I'm
No,
Superman.
I want to say thank you to the callers them. Like all they say, we all want waiting good for we country. It is unfortunate the incumbent government they go the other way for bringing the country down. But we know say we all are Sierra Leoneans then. That country, me and you, we all Sierra Leoneans are all responsible for them. I can always say, Nigeria man who can make a country for we, British man who can make a country for we. Now we say for make we country for we self. But I'll go for be honest to we self. We go for be sincere. No say in life we all get for come and go. Nothing is permanent. We all get for die. We all get for come on this world. But what you do for left a lasting legacy now your community, now your country, go live long for let people remember you in a good way. People in there and then country holding at the Western Wall will make today people they live this kind of way they live so. And the name they say gone but not forgotten. People always remember them, people always celebrate them. Let we get that ambition, they say, if me not president, at some point I get for die. At some point I get for die. We don't get plenty presidents who don't die. They don't go. So let I do something where tomorrow I don't go safe. People then go remember me and pray for me. Say, may God bless that person. Now I make we get Safia elect today. And it's important. And I want in a power now they will make that change. This current administration, the SAPP government, still get time left for men to make proper change. We go benefit we for generation to come. And probably go benefit them back. Men not look for waiting go better for them right now. make them look for to go better for them tomorrow. So they appeal to them, make them make the changes them. We go better we country tomorrow. Today go feel say they reduce me power as president. But tomorrow that reduce your power. Now in here for protect you yourself or you picking them generation. So we not try for do the we don't suffer past mark that country there. We are all affected one way or the other. Now we get opportunity for make the change. We could serve your despite what political party you dey, we all na salon people them. We all na brothers and sisters them. We not treat yourself with respect. Lord treat yourself with care. Lord treat yourself with love. We all are one family. The idea that because me get a power, I can able just go all the other man, make them bitter and do and this, do and that. What about if the scale turn around? The other man kind of power, I treat me the same way I go feel.
You will be a
So me appeal to Sierra Leoneans. Do you not like who safe? Una will treat you say well, una will expect to say because nobody no go do one for who, not do one for yourself. If we continue this way, we will suffer in perpetuality, we will suffer forever. Past we change. And that change is in front of we. We will not make that change. So thank you to all to Arthur, to Sheikh Pierre, by Bure, and to the family that we had. No, thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Supermed. And Weird has always been very, very interesting. Thank you. One of the things we always capture now we had the level of comments where they come out from the people them. You know, the kind of comments that where they come with the people in the sea here and there. Very, very powerful. Always engaging. Now the YouTube always engaging, and also the Facebook line always engaging. Thank you so much for. I'm not going to talk about all of the comments and Prince Decker. I just in a padek. If na me own Padeko as Sabina Grammar School, if not to him that talk about Prince Decker, Tony Blair talk about in time na Sierra Leone, then in book. Tony Blair spent time na Sierra Leone. I not say pauper. I just when we talk about the inborn one as Sierra Leone, not to Salon inborn, but people in the talk that word is some man saying as Salon, some man saying England. But as a child, he was in Sierra Leone as a baby for quite a while because in Papa be the lecturer. I think na Frabe College be the lecture. And today has been very, very educative. I don't tell nobody lie because we able to draw from international examples, especially like what we talk about Tony Blair, we talk about Arnold Schwarzenegger and others, we talk about Obama. We people mention Obama and everything, and wise comments we are also given, and of course we look at what's in the happen in Sierra Leone. So in terms of the just like Decker's family, well. For me, this is what I go always say. Let we keep on praying for the country and our country. Bad bush not be for two bad country. Let we keep on praying for the country. That's our number one. And number two, let we continue for add with voice to every discussion where they go on at that country day. If we see we keep silent, we are then guide and they take and they bail and over we aid. So this time, you know, Pakaba in example where you doing the one. I mean, I not they appreciate Pakaba. Me, I don't be like Pakaba when he like tell on. Me, I don't be like that party. I never like SLPP in business force because they're always bloody to me. They're always bloody to me. But there is something as they appreciate them every now and then. You see, Pakaba make out one strategy for fetch the war. He say, whilst with the fetch with the talk. With the fetch with the talk. That's maybe they frustrate me. Because when I one person we always want, they look say there has to be ceasefire. But I don't see how Sierra Leone and time. And that's what for do with this SLPP now, Papa. Believe it or not, why would they fetch them before they talk to them? Why would they fetch before they talk? So that we not lost the brotherhood and we also keep the country going strong. But at the end of the day, we forget what we want. Do ya? We are not tired for pile pressure on APC parliamentarians this time. Please, no pile pressure upon them. Let them vote wisely. And let them vote because you know the future of the country then at the hand. If we not pile pressure upon them, then get money and how they sell low. And they like time and get money and how they sell game big time. Wait, then they wait for the envelope. So they are a big with the big leg. God bless you. Thank you so much, everybody, and have a blessed night.
All right, thank you very much, Superman. Thank you very much, Arthur. Thank you very much, family members. We appreciate our time with me inside the program this night. Well, today on Monday, tomorrow on Tuesday. What happened?
Now Alpha Cham, when they say but bad push them for to be bad politician.
Anyway, Thank you all guys. I appreciate your time. And please get yourself a very, very, very good night. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Good night, everybody.
I know the race with nobody. God gets me on time. Every blessing gets his season, and my season go surely come. If mountains stand on a road, God go make a road for me. If ocean block me way, God go make a cross. A faith strong, a hope strong, because God always there with me. When everybody left me, God still hold me on. When I've been there, I cry, God wake me up. If man rejects me, God go accept me. If the world forgets me, God still they remember me. Even though you they wish back for me, I go be okay. Oh. Even though you they pray make I fall, I know say I go be okay. Nobody know go take waiting God don't keep for me. Ah, destined a greatness, God now me helper. Nobody know go stop the blessing where God done right. Nobody no go change the plan where God